Alright, gentlemen, welcome to our game of old school Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Egan, and I'm the Dungeon Master. So today we're joined by some old players and some new players. We have King Yo, Kyle, and Steven, and our new players are LOTHIC and Noir. So thanks for joining us. To get started, before we start actually, I'll answer any questions, concerns, or I'll answer any questions anyone might have, but we're going to be starting out with, of course, teaching LOTHIC and Noir how to play and get them ready to play and such before we start playing. But real quick, does anybody have any questions or concerns before today's game?
Not really, no.
Okay. Alright, LOTHIC, do you have any immediate questions or concerns?
How many times do I roll? Do I choose like to roll for copper, or like for stats?
Yes, I will teach you. I'll show you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only one roll each. Okay, so you just need to create one character. All right. Real quick though, King Yo, Kyle, and Steven, you guys are good?
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna start with LOTHIC and Noir, their introductions to the game. So we play, of course, Dungeons and Dragons. This game is about telling stories of adventurers who go out to hunt monsters and treasures for gold and glory. In the game of Dungeons and Dragons, you can try anything you want. The Dungeon Master will describe to you the situation that you're in. You, the players, will get a turn to take an action or choose what your character does. Then we roll the dice to see if you succeed or fail at your action. That's it. That's the sequence of play and how to play it. That's what the game's about. Naturally,
When you say you can do anything you want, you mean anything like sacrifice my hand to the beast so I can maneuver like this?
yes, you can try anything that you want, right? But to progress in the game, to get a higher chance of success or failure, right, you have to hunt more monsters and treasures to increase your success rate, right? Because in the game, progress is money and experience points. So to get money and experience points, most adventurers will do their job, which is taking risk to get rewards, right? Or adventuring. In the world of Dungeons and Dragons, the highest risk jobs usually involve hunting monsters and treasure, right? And that gets you the most reward, most money, and most experience points. Okay? That's how you can progress. You don't have to progress, but it's highly recommended. It'll give you more ability to do what you want.
To prove my my
Yeah.
player, I can.
Yep, it'll give you more capability, right? Like you have more control.
Yeah, I played some Souls games, so I know the concepts.
Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. So now you know how to play it, and what the game's about. The goal of the game to win is to survive and get money and experience points. And if you die, you lose. All right. So now we're gonna create your character. So before you can play, you need to get ready. You need to have a character. So the first step is to generate your character's ability scores. This reflects how capable your character is. So to do this, you're gonna go to the play by post channel, which has a dice bot. You're gonna roll the dice. Okay. So Noir and LOTHIC, go into the play by post text channel right above session.
Okay.
Once you're there, you're gonna roll the dice. I'll teach you how to do it. So you're gonna type in the command to roll the dice. The command is always gonna be /roll, spacebar, and then the type of dice you want. In this case, you want to roll 6 sets of 3d6s. So you're gonna type in /roll space 6 space 3d6. All right, I'll show you an example. So it looks like that. So /roll spacebar 6 spacebar 3d6. You have to type it exactly like that and then click enter. Perfect. Yeah, LOTHIC, you got it. Those are your ability scores. Any score that is 9 to 12 is good, it's average. Any score below 9 is not good, it's below average. Any score above 12 is above average, it's really good. Right? So you have 1 really good score, 2 not so good scores, everything else is pretty good. Alright, Noir, you have to roll it too when you're ready. So type in /roll, spacebar 6, spacebar 3d6, enter. Good job. All right. So, those are your character's ability scores. I'm going to copy them down on the character record sheet now. So, Alright, so here's my campaign map, which we're not using yet. We need to get you guys a record sheet. These are what I use for recording the character's information. But I need to find some blank ones real quick. Alright, so here's one. There's one right there. Let's see. Okay, those are all filled. Just a moment.
I can do it by myself. I have a paper.
Yes, you can. Yeah, if you take notes yourself, you will have your information readily available to yourself. So you don't need to take your own notes, but it's recommended. Like if you can, then I highly recommend you do. Or it's a good idea.
So these points I have rolled, what does represent?
This is gonna represent your scores. They're listed in this particular order. So the first roll you did was your strength. Second roll is your intelligence. Third roll is your wisdom. Fourth roll is dexterity. Fifth roll is constitution. Sixth roll is charisma. So I'm gonna write them down too. Okay, just a moment. Let's see. Actually, I need to print some new record sheets because I ran out. So just a moment. Sorry about that. Let's see. Usually I have enough, but today I ran out. Okay, so I'm gonna copy them down. This one's LOTHIC. He's rolled first. So let's see. Alright, LOTHIC, he scored pretty decent, maybe. Yeah, 10 strength, 13 intelligence, 11 wisdom, 8 dexterity, 4 constitution, and 9 charisma. Okay. So then for the other player, constitution is like your toughness, your health, your endurance. Yeah.
Bigger, you're bigger? Like
So
souls? Your vigor or vigor?
yeah, your vigor, your vitality. So constitution, right? Your overall size and health. You know how healthy you are. So all right. Now this one's for Noir. Noir scored 8 strength, 10 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 11 dexterity, 8 constitution, and 6 charisma. Alright, so that one's for Noir. Oops.
Cool.
Alright, so now that those are written, we're gonna move on to step 2. There's only 6 steps to character creation, so now we're doing step 2, which is choosing your job. So in the group, every character is an adventurer, but you have to specialize in a particular role. There's 9 roles you can choose from, 4 of which are the standard human class roles. These are cleric, fighter, magic user, and thief. So cleric are like clergymen, they'll deal with like undead. Fighters are, men who fight, they're the best at fighting. Thieves, magic users are men who use magic in the future, right? And then thieves can steal really good. Right. Next is the demi-human classes. There's dwarf, who's very good at crafting. Elf, who can fight and use magic, and halfling, who is very good at sneaking because they're so small. Then there's 2 other house ruled human classes we have. This is another group in particular. We have a paladin and ranger. So paladin is good at using cleric stuff and fighting too, but neither super good at either, right? So kind of a mix between cleric and fighter. Then we have ranger, which is like a reskin of halfling. So instead of being really short, you're the size of a man, and you're pretty good at fighting as well. But you're a ranger, really good for the wilderness, like tracking down monsters. Okay, so between those 9 options, you're gonna choose one class, one job. So starting with LOTHIC. LOTHIC, you scored decent intelligence. I recommend you either play an elf, or magic user, or fighter, or cleric, or paladin. But the best one for you, since you're intelligent, is magic user.
Elf.
You want to be an elf?
I'd go for elf.
Sounds good. Elves need to be intelligent and strong. You're decently strong and you're very intelligent.
Can I choose a knight?
Yep, so there's 2 classes that are like a knight. So there's paladin, which are chivalric holy knights, right? And there's fighters, which are just men who fight and can become knights, but they don't necessarily have to be holy, right? Paladins have to be holy, right? So, do you want to be a fighter or a paladin?
I want to be fighter.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so right now you both are level 0, which means that you're still normal men. You don't have any special skills yet, but you're on the path to becoming something better, right? You're on the path to becoming a skilled fighter or a skilled elf. But at the start, you're just a normal man who fights, and for the elf, you're just a normal elf who adventures, right? Eventually, you will have magical powers, and you'll be better at fighting. But for now, you're not very special yet. Next is to generate your money, which will generate your equipment. So for the money, you're gonna roll 3d6. So do /roll space 3d6 when you're ready. So in play by post, type out /roll spacebar 3d6. Okay, it should look like that. All right, go ahead and roll when you're ready. Okay, so LOTHIC has 8 hit points, or sorry, 8 copper pieces for his money. And Noir, when you're ready, go ahead and roll as well.
Why it's not sending?
Not working. Oh, try again. Just don't do a spacebar between the slash and the roll. Do a /roll spacebar 3d6.
36, 3d6.
3d6. Yeah, like how I typed it.
Like this? I have 13.
Yes, good job. Okay. Now you're both going to
Is
also.
that good?
That's really good. Yeah.
So I have 13 gold.
13 coppers. Yeah.
Coppers.
Yep. So now you're gonna roll. Both of you are gonna roll 1d4. It's the last roll. This is going to generate your starting hit points. So how tough your character is, like the resolve, right? Their will to fight. So 2 is average. You're gonna roll a d4. So LOTHIC has 2 hit points. You can take 2 points of damage before you're dead. And you have unfortunately, LOTHIC, your low constitution means that you get a -2 penalty, but the minimum is starting is 1. So you don't get to start with 0, even though you get a -2 penalty. Your constitution reflects, how healthy you are, right? How tough you are. And since you have a low one, you get a penalty to your hit point roll. You got a -2 penalty. But the minimum is 1.
So basically a glass cannon.
Yes. And then Noir, yours has 3. And your adjustment, as you can tell, is 8. So 8 is a -1 adjustment. It's a little below average. So you have actually only 2. Since you both have low constitution scores, you both got a penalty, sadly, to your hit points. Right. So next you're gonna you're gonna pick out your gear. So the first thing you need, we'll start with LOTHIC, is some personal protective equipment during your adventures, like clothing, right? So the first thing you usually want to get yourself is some clothes, like a footwear and something to cover your body, right? So for footwear, the cheapest, it's good. It's sandals. Medieval sandals cost 3 coppers for a pair at this time. So you're gonna have that. Now, if you don't want it, let me know. But if you don't have sandals, you will be slower when you march, right? Because you have to slow down, not
Can
to
I
advance.
sell my clothes?
And you what?
Can I sell my gear?
You could if you want, but you kind of need it. Right? It will protect you. So your gear will help you do your job better, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So you also need some clothes. So the cheapest clothes that you can afford, that's good, is a sackcloth, which is a sack with holes in it that you can wear. And it only costs you 5 copper pieces for a sackcloth, right? This is one that will cover your whole body. So you've got a sackcloth, and it costs you 5 coppers. You're down to 1 copper that you can spend however you want. So in the beginning, this is just your starting gear, your starting like where value, right? You have sandals on, you have sackcloth, and you have 1 copper that you can spend on anything. You can get a tool, you can get some supplies, you can get a bag to get more loot, or you can save it.
Go for the back.
Okay.
Go for the back.
Yep, the cheapest
It's,
bag is a sack.
an adventure round.
Yep. So you're gonna find some loot, you're gonna fill your sack with some loot. Right. So
how
now
much space does the sack have?
it can carry up to 20 pounds of gear. Yep. So that's gonna help you find treasure early on. At least carry it back to town, so that once you get some treasure and you carry it back to town, you can sell it and then upgrade your gear again. Okay. So now it's gonna be Noir's turn. So Noir, you have 13. You had a lot more money, so you have a little more options. Of course, you're gonna start with sandals and a sackcloth, right? It cost 8 coppers total.
I'm gonna start with what you give me.
Okay. Yeah, so sackcloth for your body, right? It's decent clothing. You've got sandals for your feet. And this leaves you with 5 coppers to spend however you want. Do you want a weapon so you can do your job? Since you're a fighter, it's recommended you get a weapon.
Can I get a sword? Can I get the sword?
Unfortunately, you cannot afford it, but you can afford a knife, right? Do you want a knife, or do you want you can also afford a spear or a javelin.
Give me a spear.
Right,
Spear.
good choice. A spear is 5 coppers. That's
How
the
much does
rest.
it cost?
It is the rest of your money. Is that okay?
13?
You have 5 left because you spent money on your clothes already.
I mean 5.
Yeah, cost 5.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna buy the spear.
Okay.
Or
If you want a cheaper spear, it's a javelin. It's a short spear. So if you want some extra money, then you can get the javelin instead. But the spear is better.
Let me get the spear.
You want the spear? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, good job. You both have 1 step left. The last step, step 6, is to choose your character's name. So, Lothic, what do you want to name your character?
I'd go with does it like have to have a different name than me?
It doesn't have to. You can be Lothic.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Okay, so you're Lothic. Alright, and then Noir, what do you want to name your fighter?
I wanna name him ARSS.
How do you spell it?
It's in Arabic, but I don't know how to spell it. You can how you
Okay.
spell it, so you can
Okay.
like,
ARSS, you said?
ARSS.
Okay, we'll do ARS.
ARSS. Yeah.
ARSUS. ARSS.
ARSS. ARSS. ARSS.
SS is ARS. Okay. Alright then, sure. So that's it.
Mhm.
So you're ARS and Lothic, you're Lothic, and then that's it. You're ready to play, but just a moment. I need to help the other players get ready too. So for now, just sit tight. So Kinyo, Kyle, and
Alright.
Steven, it's time for you guys to get ready. I think Kyle, you need to make a new character, so go ahead and start rolling up.
Hell yeah!
And then Kinyo,
Or
as ZRILL, do you need to prepare anything before we start?
Nope. I'm pretty good. I'm good.
Okay, nice. All right, you've got 5 coppers left. And then what about?
Like,
Oh yeah, I think you also no, you don't have exhaustion. You were able to work yesterday at normal rate. Steven, your character Diddy, right? Let's see.
yep. No problem.
No preparations. Okay,
No problem.
sounds good.
Okay, and Okay. I roll my stats.
Let's check them out. Nice. Whoa,
I
maxed
got.
out. It's your lucky
I'm
day.
rich. I say as I'm as I'm still wearing a fucking broken down ass robe. That's so lucky though. 18 cash. Damn.
Yeah, maxed out. And max hit points. It's your lucky day.
Back to back. That's insane though. Jesus.
Alright, what kind of gear do you want? Sandals and sackcloth too? And do you want this to be the heir of Max?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get anything from Max because his corpse is with the
Yeah, the most you'll get is a little bit of experience points starting out. That's it. And you can tell people that you're the heir of Max.
I'm an heir of Max and I'm not even related to the guy.
Yeah, you just got appointed. His inheritance.
I guess I could go for the heir of Max. Go. I like to roll a name.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, $18. Okay, so 18, right? I would like to get an. What do you recommend, DM?
When it comes to your
for, like,
equipment. So sandals and sackcloth for clothes at least. You know, I mean, it's pretty expensive still, unfortunately, but you're gonna need some clothes.
At least I could buy it.
So
Yeah. Yeah, sandals and sackcloth.
you would have 10 coppers left over. Or sorry, you would have more than that. You only spent. No, wait, yeah, that's 8. So you have 10 left. So depending on your job, what job did you pick? Thief or something else?
Thief.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, you probably want some tools and some looting gear so you can find treasure. Right. So maybe like tinderbox and torches, a sack or a bag of some kind. Maybe a 10-foot pole.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see. I recommend, yeah, maybe a spear because you can use as a pole as well to find traps.
Yeah.
Spear is
I'll-
5.
Yeah, a spear would work.
Okay. You got
So
a
I don't
spear.
have to have an extra thing.
Right. So that works as a tool and a weapon. And then of course you need maybe a bag of some kind, like a sack to get treasure.
Yeah, sack.
You want torches and
if I got-
tinderbox?
Yeah.
How many torches? Just one?
Torches
Or...
One.
Alright, so you got torches and tinderbox. You got the sack. Alright. Yeah, that should be everything you can afford. That's all your gear. So. Alright.
Alright.
And for the name, you say you want to roll for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Percentile die and a d6. Do it twice. So d100 plus 1d6, and then roll it twice for your 2 suffixes or pieces of your name if you're using that old school name chart. Oh, Museum random name generator.
45 and 4 for the first one.
Okay. So far it's RAM. Go ahead and roll again.
Now 18 and 3.
Alright. So your name is RAMBOL. RAMBOL.
Ramble, alright.
Alright, that's it. So good job, gentlemen. We finished preparing your group for the adventure. We're going to take our first break. It's a 5-minute break. before we start the game. So just take a 5-minute break to do anything you need to do before we start playing. Okay. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Is that your ringtone?
Huh?
Kyle? The
Oh no. I'm just that was like one of my friends' stories on Instagram.
Oh. Make it ringtone, sounds amazing.
No, it's the dog.
It's a dog?
It's a dog.
A dog sounds like that?
It's a Chihuahua.
Oh. Chihuahua isn't a fucking dog. It's its own species.
It's some other species. But oh well, RAMBOL is an interesting name for a character though.
Did you roll for it?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that?
What?
I wanted to gamble for my name.
Oh well, your loss.
Uh-oh. Next time.
Maybe one day. But probably soon because your character might die.
High chance that I'm up like 1 HP.
You could roll for dick size, but honestly, it doesn't really affect anything.
Dick size?
One of them, someone did it. Everyone laughed at him.
Honestly, I'm thinking of like selling my clothes and just go all in magic. Get like a magic wand or whatever.
That's not how magic works, friend.
Oh fuck.
You're still inexperienced. So if you could buy a scroll, yes, but you have to understand what the scroll says. You could probably practice the magic, but yeah.
I mean, I got like 13 intelligence.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's gonna take time for you to understand what the rune says. Runes says in the magic scroll. Actually, yeah, you know something? I used to be a magician in this game. Not so bad, but not so good. Just in between. I honestly do like being a magic. I did actually like being a magic user. It's quite fun. Not because of I have to do this or I have to do that. No, it's actually quite entertaining. In a way. And plus, this invisibility ring for like 3 gold? God damn.
Sure. And hello. In the shop. Let's see
Which one?
Yeah. Some of them say 5 copper points, and others say SP. What's SP?
Silver.
Oh, silver points.
Yeah, it's like a grading
Copper,
system.
gold, silver.
Yeah, copper, gold,
Okay.
copper, silver, gold. Yeah, that's how it goes. 10 copper means 1 silver. 100 copper means 1 gold. And if you see a PP, that's platinum points.
Oh, which is something on
1,000. Just 1,000. I don't know what 10,000 leads to really, because who expects someone to get 10,000 copper?
I mean, you could.
I could, but at the same time, it's a pain in the ass just to get what we want, because it's hard to find valuables, it is easy to kill monsters, bring them back to town, get the valuable sets, and we can get money. But I recommend, and I actually do recommend, and by the DM's words, do not hunt for monsters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna forge.
You cannot
Someone
forge,
else.
badly.
Oh,
That's an entirely different job. You train just to become an adventurer.
it can bring some berries though.
You can bring some berries, yes, but it won't give that much cash. It's well, I guess like 2 coppers, depending on what you do with the cherries.
And like all the magic stuff is just expensive as fuck.
Mm-hmm. But
Silver
the magic you need right now, when you get the magic scrolls, the magic you would get, and I hope you would get, would be sleep and magic missile.
Scroll sleep and
Yeah, you could
other one.
magic missile.
I can't see it.
So it's random on what you get. So the one you see for magic is an example.
Oh, examples. Okay.
The spells level 0 or duplicate effects half by cost. The create charge magic item, 1 silver coin, except spell level plus 10 days, spell level plus any material cost. Great simple magic item. 100 days expel. I guess, yeah. If you want to enchant your item, your sword with something that's gonna cost, it will be so long.
Oh, like I can enchant stuff? Sure.
Kind of. From what I'm reading here, create charged item, magic item, 1 silver, spell, any spell,
Hold
level,
Hold
and-
on. Why is there a cat for transportation?
Oh no, the cat's just there for hunting mice.
Oh,
If we get enough money, I recommend getting a dog, but it'll be an extra mouth to feed, but it's kind of worth it.
yeah, it is worth it since I'm basically dead.
It's a hunting dog.
Yeah, hunting dog. Is there like breeds for the dogs? Or like,
I
is it
think
one
so,
dog?
but I don't really know, because it could be it could be a mutt. Well, it is a mutt because it's a breed of dog that probably takes a while to get right. Therefore, which is a mutt. Stronghold, well, it's going to cost a lot.
Hold on, wait. I'm reading the like the rooms chat, and Steven, you there?
He's
You said rape, murder, beheadings, racism, xenophobia all exist.
Yep.
Like they all exist in the game.
Yeah.
Yep. Holy
Seen it all.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, so if you don't want that to happen to your character, Be careful on
My
what you
character
say.
is a fucking twink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pre-farm with those Afghani men.
Wait, what weapon does
What?
everyone have? I have a spear.
So I need to be careful what I say. Okay, that's
You have to be careful on what you do, actually.
oh.
Make everything count.
Like other players rape me.
No.
Oh.
We don't do that because why would I? Why would we?
This is
Okay.
like low fantasy bazaar. That's the only way I can explain.
Yeah.
This. Imagine low fantasy bazaar.
Alright, guys. Get in line.
All right, gentlemen,
You're
it's been roughly 5-ish minutes, so we're gonna get started. All right, welcome back.
Let's
Is
go.
everyone here? Any questions or concerns before we start the game? I'm gonna, of course, describe to you the situation we're in, and then from there you guys can start to take action.
So where are we gonna start the dungeon?
Yep.
Right now.
So,
Yeah, right now.
No, which place?
yep, I'll tell you. All right. So,
Okay.
your party of 5 is currently gathered in a. I think. Let me double check where we last left off. It was.
Jesus.
Most of them were in Togen, yeah. So, or in Bimerstead. Let's see. I'm gonna double check. Okay, it was Togen. Yeah. So, your party is starting today in a mining village, right? Out in the mountains called Togen, right? It's a village that relies heavily on extracting valuable raw resources from the mountains, right? Like ore and salt and coal.
Miners.
Yeah, so they mine here in the mountains, and your characters are currently gathered here, right? As you prepare to set out on an adventure. Your team of 5 has formed up a party to set out on adventures, right? In Togen, of course, there's plenty of work to get done. People out in the mountains collecting resources and such, but there have also been some issues, right? Reportedly, there's been strange sightings to the south, right? They believe that there have been some demi-human sightings in the south regions. A party of adventurers report giant men moving from the south northward into the human territories of civilized realm of Togen and Bimerstead and such. So there's been monster sightings to the south, right? There's been sightings of evil from the north, right? Particularly the northeast. After some parties stirred up the ruins to the northeast, there have been more supernatural sightings. The human hamlet to the east has been visited multiple times at night, they think, by the devil. People are starting to have bad dreams. Children are seeing things, and animals are, of course, dying, going sick. They're not sure what's causing it, right? But things are becoming very strange in these parts. And then, of course, toward the west, there's been a lot of crime happening on the road between here and the nearest town, which is Harza, all the way to the coast here. So you're in Togen. There's a trade route being built between these two somewhat newer settlements. There's a trail, of course, but they're trying to secure a road. And there's been a lot of outlaw or criminal activity along this construction road, right? And there's been a lot of crime happening around these smaller neighborhoods, right, in the grasslands, these rural settlements in the midst of the plains, right? They've been visited by these band of outlaws to the south who supposedly dwell in the forest. So lawmen are gathering forces to set out against them, but these guys are kind of spread out across the plains, dealing and dishing out damage as they please, right? You're a team of 5, hearing all these different situations, can't terribly do too much about it, but I've been recently hired on by the village of Togen to investigate the Sandstone ruins further. They say that and claim that a band of adventurers went there and stirred up the dead, and they're hoping that you can maybe put an end to it somehow. Maybe find out where they're coming from at the very least, and maybe close them off, stop them from escaping. Right? They're not sure what's going on. They want you to investigate, to bring back any information you can about the Sandstone ruins that could maybe put an end to this supernatural crisis that they're having in the eastern regions. Right? They don't want it to spread too much further. So, you know, some of the people here in Togen, particularly you know, lawmen, have gathered around. They're looking for men interested in going on an expedition to the Sandstone ruin, who can investigate and figure out what's causing these supernatural or what's causing this supernatural crisis, right? If anything can be done about it. So they want you to investigate, bring back some information, so then from that they can figure out how to pay you further. But for now, bring back some evidence on what's going on down there. Like if there is undead, you know, bring back proof that there's undead there that need to be halted. Maybe we need to send some men in to kill the undead or to purify the ruins, right? The ruins were sealed off and abandoned for a long time until recently. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to take up the task and investigate the Sandstone ruins and figure out what's happening there if there is undead?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Noir agrees. He's on board, or not Noir, but what's your name? It's ARSS, right? So ARSS wants to go
ARSS.
check out the Sandstone ruin. Investigate. The necessities that you need to do is find the information and bring back evidence. They think that the Sandstone ruin is causing the undead. So they want some evidence, they want some proof, right? Is there a spirit there, right? Can you guys bring back some proof, right? So proof can be like, you know, satanic objects, right? Devil worshipping proof, right? Like maybe
Oh.
maybe the undead, if they have any, if you can kill one and you can bring back, or if you can capture one and bring it back to show that there's undead there, right? So like maybe you need a rope, or maybe you need to just destroy one and bring its remains back to show like there's evil presence there, right? And maybe someone can sense for evil over the remains and see if it's truly evil or not, right? If there's magic in it. So witchcraft, yeah. There's some really strange occurrences happening these days. So yeah,
Yeah, you tell me.
yep. The character
Okay.
ARSS, you're brand new to the team, right? You're a new fighter. You're born and raised in Togen, right? So your he lived in this mountains for a long time. He's a young man. He recently decided to become an adventurer, right? So your age is gonna be randomly generated. You're gonna be about, we'll do, let's see, that's 8, okay. So your age is, you're about, yeah, I guess 8 years of age. Let's see. So a very young man, barely capable of adventure yet. Let's see. And another new guy on the team. He's 11, right? So you're a fairly new young man, and you're been sent out to maybe investigate what's going on out there, right? So, what do you guys think? Are you on board? Do you have any questions or concerns?
No, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, that was...
All right. I heard 2 of you guys are on board. LOTHIC and Noir. What about DIDDY, RAMBOL, and ZRILL? Do you guys want to set out?
It is muted.
I mean, as long as we're not fighting anyone, we're just in this.
We have to fight, really.
How are we gonna fight?
You guys want to know about these skeleton boys? Because I've been there. I lost some good men in that place.
Awful. I'm pretty sure I heard like one of my brothers. You guys ran past. You guys went past the ruins, didn't you?
We did yesterday because we were trying to get back there, and then we lost like half of our party to wildlings, the pikes.
Is it just too dangerous?
No, maybe, I don't know. So the thing is about these skeletons is a couple of our companions were just firing tons of arrows into them and like throwing rocks and stuff, but or you know, their sling, and it just wasn't doing anything, right? So we're pretty sure that if you bash them with a club, that it'll work. They're probably like really weak to blood damage because they are skeletons, right? Should crit.
Yeah.
I got myself a club, but that's about all I have. And I don't know what you guys picked, but I hope it was a blood weapon.
Sadly, mine's not. I say
Noir, what kind of weapon do you have?
I have a short spear.
Short spear.
A spear?
You have a short spear.
I can throw it, right?
Maybe you can switch it up.
Yes, but
Sounds
it won't
fun.
do much. It won't do much.
I mean, I can throw it at the enemy and cut his neck.
But
It's
Or
they're
person in
skeletons.
It's a skeleton, a walking pile of bones. What neck is there to cut?
Oh, I mean the vertebrae. I
Vertebrae.
can cut his skull. Yeah.
It's bone.
Pure bone. Just bone.
Just
Maybe.
No,
calcium.
he's bone. I can cut his skull and take it with me or throw it at him. I mean, he's killable, right?
That could work, but it needs to be precise.
We also theorized that maybe we can't hurt them without holy weapons. Just
Oh,
like,
because they're undead and they're devils.
yeah.
Those,
Also, it is on the 4th floor of the ruins, which is basically like level 4. It seems to get progressively harder as you go up.
How is the walls tall?
They're just like regular sized walls, I think. But I mean, maybe the outside. I didn't really ask. You could ask, or you could go.
Probably once we get there, I do need a little bit of assistance.
Sure.
Honestly, we're like really low on weapons and copper.
Yep, your
Yeah,
job
we
is
can
not
do all-
to hunt the undead, but to bring back proof and to investigate what's happening, to report back what's going on in the ruins, because no one's been there recently, so they want to know what's going on. The last thing that was heard was a party escaped barely after possibly unleashing a very powerful undead. So your job is not really to engage in the enemy out there, right? The village, right? The lawmen, they want you to investigate, see what's going on. Like if they're undead are still there, if there are more, if there are less, right? And bring back some evidence if you can, right? They just need you to investigate, and they're paying you at least
Sounds easy, right?
yeah, depending on what you bring back, they'll pay you for it, right? So, but the main thing is that you're just being hired as temporary lawman investigation, like private investigators, right? And if you can prove something out there is going on, right, and come up with a solution, they'll pay you a daily wage, right? Like a private investigation wage, right? So they might give you a couple coppers each, right, or something like that, if you complete the task and bring them a proper report.
Skeletons aren't really known for their speed, so we can just investigate around. Yeah, I think that could work.
Yeah, they want some evidence. So some evidence could be like unholy objects, any signs of evil out there, right? The remains of the undead, fresh human remains out there if there's any, right? Or any proof of what happened to the character that was left behind. His name was Oliver of House Gold, and he was left behind. So they don't know what happened to him. His crew abandoned him in the ruins.
All right, let's all head
Alright.
north. I'll
Yep.
say.
Yep.
I'll say what I need to do.
So what's our move?
All right. Yep, you all get
we
to choose.
could
next.
head north.
Yeah, we're heading north.
All right.
So currently you're
Here's
in Togen, right? North of you is the coast, right? The sea. But
Oh,
on the map, the Sandstone ruins are to the northeast. These are the Sandstone ruins. So there's multiple ways to get there. You can go north to the coast, east, north, and then east. You can go straight northeast. You can go east and then north. There's many ways, right? The fastest way might be to go
Well,
directly
so-
northeast, right? So to go straight there, it's just northeast. But if you want to like zigzag there, you can do that, right? If you want to just go east and then north, you can do that.
Alright, let's go directly northeast, guys.
I'm down
Yeah.
with that.
I'm down. Let's go.
All right, I've heard majority of the crew say yes to that. Let's hear the others. I think I've only not heard from Diddy.
I mean, Diddy is muted. Diddy, are you there?
Steven,
Yeah.
where do you want to go?
The party's going
We're
northeast. Do you want to
heading
go with them?
Sandstone.
Sure.
The task
Yeah.
is to investigate.
Alright.
Okay.
Am I encumbered?
What?
You can check. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds of gear on you. So the rate is 80, 40, 20, 10. So yeah, you're unencumbered.
Okay.
Just counting the weight of his gear. You got 6 pounds of gear, so up to 10 pounds. Actually, you have a low strength and constitution, which is a minus 12.5% each, so it's minus 25%. So that decreases your 10 to like 7, I think. So you're almost to light footman rate. If you carry 7 pounds of gear or
Okay.
something like that, then you'll become light footman. You're 6 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Onwards. Yeah, your party's moving at the rate of, I think, light footman, given the amount of gear we have. So I think someone at least is carrying at least 10 pounds or higher. So I think it might be Drill. These Drill's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13 pounds of gear on him. So yeah, he's the light
I
footman.
can carry the evidence.
Actually, Drill's actually unencumbered because he has a high strength and high constitution, which increases his carry capacity by 25%. I think, yeah, or maybe 50. No, wait, it's 25. Yeah, yeah. So he's doing pretty good. Let's see. This character named RAMBOL has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pounds of gear on him. So he's actually unencumbered as well. So he's full speed. Unencumbered means you move at full speed. You're not slowed by your gear. The character ARSS has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 pounds of gear, maybe 6 or 7. Right. So. Alright, so you're fine. So the character LOTHIC has only 2, 3, 4, about like 4 or 5 pounds of gear. See, so you carry the least amount of gear. The guys who don't have any weapons, there are some free options available that you can equip in your hands. Either you can have a stone, right? You can have a stick, and some others like to go. I don't know. Those are the free items I know you can grab. There's dirt or sand too, if you want to have dirt or sand in your hand to distract the enemy or something. But yeah, common items you can pick up is like a rock, a stone, a stick that you can use as a weapon.
Leaf.
I don't know if a leaf will do
I'll go
much.
for a rock.
You want a rock? A rock is different from a stone.
Yep.
A rock is rough. A stone is smooth. Okay. Yeah, LOTHIC, you got a rock in your hand. All right. Ours, do you want to? I mean, you already have a spear. You don't need a rock or a stick. Let's see. Everybody else seems to be armed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Diddy, if you want, you just have a sling. If you want to pick up a stick too, you could. For some
No,
more
I'm
reach.
good.
You're good? Okay. You need 2 hands anyway to load up the sling. So. Alright, your team is moving out. They're moving northeast all the way to the
Wait,
Sandstone
before we
room.
move out. Before we move out, can I go buy a bag? I forgot I don't have it.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, increase your capacity. Alright, it's gonna cost you 1 copper for a sack. Is that fine? Or do you want a better bag?
The sack is fine.
Okay. The crew did not eat yet. Would you like to pay for breakfast today? It will cost 2 coppers to feed this team. You'll get 1 extra
Yeah,
ration.
okay.
Okay. So you got 1 ration spare because there's only 5 members. So. All right, you fed a crew breakfast. You're at 2 coppers left. All right, and you can get compensated. So if you make profit, you can compensate yourself for the party expenditures.
Oh, okay.
All right, so your team is in TOGEN. You're setting out for the Sandstone ruins. All right. First, you gotta trek through about a 0.75 miles worth of mountains. Your rate of movement is 4 miles an hour, slowed by 50% in the mountains, so 2 miles an hour. So it takes you about 30 minutes to push through this part of the mountains. Okay, we're gonna check for any encounters on the way out. So at 8 o'clock, you set out from Togen, and you're now marching through the range of mountains. It's a warm spring day. The sun is bright on your back. It smells nice in the valley, right? It's very calm and peaceful out here. But apparently, there's been a lot of dangerous activity happening in the vicinity of its surrounding territories, right? Togen itself has been pretty calm and peaceful. So you're still in the peaceful lands of the mountains of Togen. Things are going well, right? We're gonna roll the dice, and dice is gonna tell me how your travels go. I will interpret them, right? So this first roll is telling me if there's any wandering monsters out there for you guys. There isn't. Next roll we're gonna check is the weather. Oh, wait, we already rolled the weather actually. Let's see the wind. The wind speed is light winds, and so it's a gentle breeze out here in the valley. Very calm day. We're gonna check for signs of or we're gonna do a
Witchcraft.
navigational check. You want to look for signs of witchcraft? Okay, so one of you were observing for any signs of witchcraft on the way. So you were marching through the mountains. You were looking for any signs of witchcraft. At any point, if you wanted to slow down and thoroughly check an area, you could. It would take 10 extra minutes. But otherwise, there were no obvious or visible signs of witchcraft in the mountains, right?
Let's continue.
So witchcraft, of course, meaning like, you know, someone drew hexes or left like weird objects in the woods, right, or in the mountains. You didn't see
Some
anything
evil.
like that. Anything else you guys wanted to observe for? So I know LOTHIC was looking out for witchcraft, sounds like, or was that ARSS?
That was ours.
ARSS, okay. ARSS, you saw no witchcraft on the way out
It's me.
or through the mountains. The rest of you had your eyes forward, looking out for any anything of risk or of importance to adventurers. What's important to adventurers is monsters and treasures, right? So you didn't see any treasure on the way. You didn't see any monsters on your way through the mountains, right? It was a calm march north. One of you were looking out for witchcraft instead. So, you know, your attention focused on looking for signs of witchcraft, which was just ARSS, right? Instead of looking for monsters or treasure. He was checking if there was any witchcraft out there, and you didn't see any. Anything important to you, I'll let you know. Just ask questions, and I'll tell you if you saw it or not. But yeah, no witchcraft through the mountains, no monsters, no treasures. You reach the edge of the mountains. You're now at the coast, right? So you approach a cleared out area of the mountains. It's a beautiful view. You're looking outwards toward the sea. This is the Gulf here, right? So you can see the Gulf. Otherwise, you can continue along the ledge or past the ledge and deeper into the hills beyond the mountains now, right? So the mountains are gently sloping down into a grassy hill territory, right, to the northeast, which is what you're gradually marching through. So, yeah, any changes to your guys' movement, or do you guys want to just continue through the hills now? You made it through the mountains. So next up is the
Let's
hills.
just keep going.
Through the
guys.
hills.
Through the
Let's
hills.
keep
What do you guys think?
Onwards through the hills. So it's a coastal hill region now, right? Just gentle grassy hills and the sea to the west, right? As you move north along the beach, right? So it's a very beautiful area. Grassy, sandy hills to the northeast. Travels continue. We'll check for any signs of wandering monsters. It's only been about 30 minutes since you left Togen, because you're moving pretty quick. You guys are moving at 4 miles an hour. Well, 2 miles an hour in the mountains. Out here in the hills, slowed by 33%. 4 miles times 0.666 is, I think, let me double check. Calculator. Okay, so 4 times 0.66. All right, you're moving at about 2.5 miles an hour at this time. 2.66 to be exact. So to cover another 0.75 miles of hills, that would take you only a third of an hour. So roughly 20 minutes, right? You should get
20
there.
minutes.
ETA is 8:50, right? If things go well. No signs of wandering monsters. I'll check if navigational error. I forgot to check for that. Oh shoot, there's some navigational error. So,
Oh god damn it!
so the only issue is you thought you were moving northeast.
Goodness gracious.
What is the navigational error is that you took a path through the hills, right? Which can be easily recoursed, but you know your original idea was to move northeast, right? But the valley that you guys are moving through through the hills, unfortunately, it only went kind of northward, the one that you guys went along. And the only way to recourse as you're going through this valley is to climb over the hills and onto a different valley that goes northeast. Does that make sense? So like halfway during your travels, you realize that you were still too close to the water, right? You're trying to go northeast, right? But if you still see the water, that means you're not going northeast, you're going north, right? So you're kind of going along the north still, because the valley you're in between the hills goes north to south here, right? And it's not really taking you as far to the east as you want. So in order to recourse, you can either go straight east, or you can try to push slightly more east, or you can just keep going north and push east later. What do you think? So you're somewhere out here maybe, right, in the southwestern region of the hills, and you see the water still, and you realize because you're walking through the valley, not over, because you go over the hills, you'll slow down even more, right? You have to climb up and down a hill, right? It slows your movement, versus if you stay in the valleys, it's like, leveled ground, right? So what do you guys think? You want to just climb over a hill and recourse, or do you want to stay in the valley and go north and then east later?
Recourse. I think recourse.
Recourse now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. Yeah, it's the safest way to recourse.
Okay, so you just basically push more eastward, right? And then
Yeah.
kind of like readjust your line of navigation, right? You think you're going north still, so you kind of slightly turn toward the east and push out. All right, let's see if that does the trick. Okay. All right, yep, that did it. And it's not long before you guys, you only marched for about 10 minutes, realizing, of course, you were off course because you're still near the water, right? So then you recourse, and 10 minutes later, you can see the ruins up ahead, right? So, yep, you see them. You're making your approach. It's about to hit 8:50, and you should arrive on the scene at 8:50. But you can see the ruins from a distance, right? Over the grassy hills, and around another hill in the midst of all the hills, right? On top of the largest hill out here, or at least one of the largest hills out here, is the Sandstone fortress ruin, right? Which is a walled-off sandstone fortification. This fort is surrounded by the ruins of a village, right? So a ruined sandstone village, right? It's abandoned. It's just the ruins, right? It's built and nestled on top of a hill. On the west side of the hill is like a river, right, that flows north to south. On the west side of the ruins, so you will have to cross the river. There is an old bridge you can cross. It's an old rope bridge with wooden planks. It's in poor repair, but you can definitely still cross it if you're careful and you're not in a rush, right? And then once you get to the other side, you're in the ruins, right? You're in the ruins of the lower half of the village, right? So like you can see the smithy, you can see like other settlements or other buildings built along the river, right? But on top of the hill, looking over the river and the rest of the village, is the sandstone fort, which is what you're supposed to investigate. I mean, the whole ruin might be haunted, right? Who knows, right? But your job here is to bring back some proof that there's undead here, right? Or
Yeah, let's focus on the mission, yeah.
okay, so how do you guys want to approach the ruin? You see it, it's northeast of you. Do you want to approach the standard way, which is to cross the bridge, right? So imagine, right?
I mean, we are light. We don't have much weight, so we can cross it, right?
Yeah. There's a bridge. You can swim across the river. You can find a different route. But imagine like this pencils the river.
Oh, we can swim.
You can try to swim. Yeah, you will get wet though, and your gear will get wet. So this is like the river here. Your crew is to the southwest, right? So you guys are on the other side of the river. This is your party, and the fortress is up here on the hill. And there's like, it's surrounded by like a village, right? So, like that. So you can cross the bridge, which is going to lead you into the village around the hill in which, of course, the fort is on. Right? So, do you want to just approach from the
I think we should
southwest?
do that.
Go
Go-
straight
yeah.
northeast?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fish in the river.
Okay.
You gonna fish?
He's going to catch fish.
Fishing?
Wait, do you have a fishing rod?
No, I'm gonna do it by hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw rocks at fish while he tries to catch them by hand.
All right. So, upon arriving at the river that flows north to south through this plain, it's a shallow river, by the way. It's not very deep because these are just grassy hills, nothing too crazy. So it's a slow-moving river drifting south. or it actually doesn't flow south. It flows north. This is one of the few rivers that will flow north. So it flows yeah, not north to south. It flows south to north. Yeah, because it goes down into the Gulf, right? So it's fed by the hills. It's flowing northward toward sea level, right? So, all right. So yeah, Diddy, upon arriving at the river, he's gonna start trying to fish with his hands. All right, so you wanna just climb into the waters and look for a fish.
I'm looking for crabs,
Oh, crabs.
like
Okay.
fish, lobster, anything to eat.
I mean, your character
got
already had
breakfast.
breakfast this morning.
I have a question. Can we feel hungry? So
Yeah.
we must eat.
Yeah, you do need to eat, but your characters were
food.
fed. The character ZRILL paid for everyone's meal today.
All right.
He already fed you guys breakfast. So,
Cool.
Oh,
So-
okay. Then I guess yeah, we can cross the road for them.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
Did you stay behind and the rest of the crew go through the bridge?
all right. Yep. So I heard from ARSS. He's ready to move out, cross the bridge. Let's hear from the others. ZRILL, you crossing the bridge? You want to, or do you want to throw rocks at fish or something else?
Let's just cross.
Okay, LOTHIC wants to cross. Okay, so the new guys are just already making their way across. What about ZRILL and
I'm gonna go
RAMBOL?
for the new guy.
You're going with the
I'm
new
gonna-
guys?
I'm gonna cover him.
I'll
Yeah,
go.
All right. And then RAMBOL, what's your move? RAMBOL.
I'll go across the bridge.
All right.
And then Diddy, do you still want to collect the fish, or do you want to rejoin the crew?
I'm gonna wait on the other side of the bridge and stand guard.
Okay, sure.
You know what you could do while you stand guard? You could make like a dam out of smooth rocks. Then those will catch fish in a pond, kind of make it easier to catch.
No, I'm just gonna
Just
stand
saying.
guard. I need to pay attention.
Okay.
All right. So Diddy's
It's not a bad
staying
idea.
behind on the other side of the bridge. The others want to cross it, make their way into the ruins of the village.
Yeah.
All right. So you're getting across the bridge. At the far end of the bridge is a gate, right? It's a walled off section. So the along the side of the river that has the hamlet or the village surrounding it, this side of the river is somewhat walled off by a stone wall that's about 3 to 5 feet tall, differing in height. But it's, just a stone wall made out of like stone slabs, right? Like piled up sandstone slabs, right? Or clay slabs or whatever, right? And it just goes along the river, right? Kind of blocking off or separating the shore from the river, right? Kind of like a fence, right? Protective fence barrier. Mainly maybe against animals, wildlife, right? Not really against invaders. Nothing tall. It's not tall enough for that. But yeah, there is a gate, like a small gatehouse at the end of the bridge, right? That is the main issue. Or an outpost there, right? It's a old sandstone outpost, not very large. And blocking your way is just when you get to the end of the bridge and step onto the shore. To get into the village, you have to go through a double door, right? Which is under the sandstone gate, right? The double door is open though, right? It's just wide open. It's got damage to it, mainly like rot, because it's a wooden double door, so a lot of rot and overgrowth, and it's got like some cut damage too. But yeah, just a wide old door, set of doors, right? So it doesn't deny you access. I just gotta mention it because in case you want to close it in the future, right? So at this point, do you guys want to make your way into the ruins, the ruined village? All right, you're in the western district or western half, right? But the village is only along the northwest, west, and southwest, and then there's the fort, which is in the east, right, on top of the hill. From what it looks like, there is a way up to the fort that starts from the south and goes all the way north and then all the way south again, right? So like it zigzags up the hill, right? It goes north, the path goes north, then south, and then into the fort, right? But it starts to the south, goes north, then south, and then east into the fort, right? So zigzagging,
So it's gonna
spiraling.
take more time.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
more time.
It takes more time to get up there,
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
So, do you guys want to go straight to the fort, or do you guys want to explore the village first?
I think we're gonna explore the village so we can use anything that we find, anything that we can sell. I think gonna explore.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
So right now you're in
Alright.
the Smithy district, or you're in the trade district. So, the first few buildings you've got along this front is a smithy and a
What's a smithy?
like a forge. So you got a smithy here, and you got another building. Looks like some kind of bakery mill building, right? There's no wood construction anymore. If there is, it's all rotted and old. But yeah, these are sandstone ruins, so they're sandstone buildings, and they look abandoned and old. What indicates a smithy is, of course, the mill. You see a rotten mill spinning still attached to the smithy, right? So you see the forge in there, right? You don't see any anvils, nothing metallic. But it looks like a smithy to some extent. Nothing valuable inside though. So you guys want to go inside and check it out, or?
mean-
Yeah, we might find some abandoned weapons.
Yeah, let's go.
Old guns,
Let's
old shields.
explore.
Okay. So yeah, the four of you.
I mean, we do have a bunch of time to explore because we take a fast way, and the travels are like smooth.
Yeah, you do move a lot faster. All right. So anyway, let's see. Oh. Inside the smithy, of course, you walk inside. It's a stone building. You climb into it through the entry. You look around, of course, and there is wood furnishing, but it's all rotten and old, right? Like you see like a few wooden chairs, a wooden work table, but it's like got dust over it, sand over it, and it's just rotten, right? So there's one wooden work table. There are two wooden chairs. Any tools? You don't see any tools. Nothing metallic. Just wood and stone in here.
So it's nothing.
Yeah, looks like it's been fully looted, right? This has been here for a long time. So nothing valuable in here, actually. All four of you are in there currently. So do any of you want to say or do anything? Or are you guys ready to move on?
Let's move on.
Okay. Alright.
We can move on. Yeah,
Yeah, move on. Good with that.
let's go.
So besides the blacksmiths, the south area looks like it's got a bit of farm. The north area has a bit of farm in these grassy hills, like farm territory. A few houses and such, right? Also along the river, you can see like to the north side of the smithy, it looks like a fenced off area, like old rotten fence and a sandstone ruin. It looks like the fenced off area might have been like an animal pen, like a stables of sorts. Right? Do you guys want to check that out? The south of the smithy,
No.
so yeah, north of it is a stables of some kind. Between the north and western region of the village, there's a stable here, roughly, right? South of it, you see what looks like a cemetery, and then some pastures and pasture land and like a storehouse, a small storehouse of sorts, right? So you see gravestones to the southwest or the southeast. You see open field.
I think we must continue. I think
You wanna go
we must
east?
continue our path.
East of here, deeper into the village, up ahead, you're seeing like houses up there.
Actually, I do want to check the stable area. I want to check that out.
The stables. It's in the northeast of
Yeah.
the smithy. You guys
Yeah,
can
we're
split
at
up
the
if you
smithy
want,
right
or you
now,
can
right?
stay together. You're at the smithy right now. The first buildings past the gate is the smithy, and yeah, it's just a smithy past the gate. And there's also a small guardhouse. It looks like.
Oh, guardhouse.
You guys want to check that out? It's next to the gate. So the gate is beside the gate is a smithy and the guardhouse, and then there's a path that leads toward housing. So the guardhouse is
Mm,
it's like not really a guardhouse, it's a guard shack, right? It's attached. It's like near the gate area, guard post, right?
there's probably nothing there. I'll just randomly check the stable. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
Okay, yeah, Zero's gonna go check out the stable looking area, right? So basically the
I'll
stables,
catch
it looks
up with
like
you
a
guys
little
if you want to go ahead.
sandstone barn house, right? So it looks like the sandstone barn house attached to a fenced off area, rotten fenced off area. The fence is of course just old dusty wood, right? So you're checking that out. So as he does that, Ars, you want to continue deeper into the ruins, eastward toward the fort, or something
Yeah,
else?
because nothing is in this village. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems abandoned. It's a quiet, abandoned sandstone ruined village, right? It looks like a coastal town, right? Just made of sandstone and such. And all the buildings are just sandstone and dusty and mostly empty. You go inside and there's some furniture, of course, but it's like dusty and sandy and nothing valuable in there, right? So it's been here for a long time. It's a dust town, like a dusty old abandoned town or village. Yeah, so Ars is going east deeper into the ruins. Well, I think you want to stick with Ars, or do you want to go with Drill or something else? Drill's going northeast toward the stable.
I'd stick with ours.
Okay, you two stay together. And then Ramble, do you want to go with Drill or do you want to go with LOTHIC and Ars, or do you want to do something else?
I'll go with ZRILL.
You go with Drill? Okay.
Cool.
And then what about Diddy? You want to stay waiting on the other side of the bridge? Nothing's happening out here. It's a quiet day along the river. You know, it's a beautiful sunny spring day actually. Gentle breeze.
I'm gonna stand guard and make sure I can't get surprised by anything.
Do some push-ups.
Sure. All right, back to we'll start with ZRILL and Ramble. You went toward the stables, which wasn't very far, right? So you walk in there. There's one entrance. I mean, there are two. One entry you can enter from if you're in the fenced off area, right? You can enter from there, or you can enter from the outside, right? Which is an area where two double doors are. The double doors are wide open, right? It looks like they've got some damage to them, right? They're rotten old wooden doors, and it looks like someone cut them open. Like there's like splintered wood where the handles are, right? You see like a broken
Yeah, let's
wooden
use-
plank on the ground on the other side.
Oh, nice.
Inside the stable, oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say we enter through that door. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you enter through the main doors. There's an out or an interior door which will take animals out into the pen, right? But inside the stone stable, all there is just stalls, right, on either side. So wooden stalls. The wood is all rotten and dusty, covered in sand and dust and cobwebs. But yeah, you go inside. You see like there's not much of value in here. Just wood construction. There's dry grass everywhere. It's all rotten, dry grass, right? Just old, dusty, dry grass.
I'll look around. I'll look around for anything made of metal,
Okay,
horseshoes, nails, whatever.
sure. Yeah, you look at the floor for anything like that. Visibly speaking, you don't really see anything like that unless you maybe want to kick up the grass, but nothing in the open that's metallic. So if you want, you can investigate further with your eyes, or you can get physical and start kicking up the dirt or kicking up the grass.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna go back and grab that plank that was on the ground.
It's a broken wooden plank. It was looks like it was used to bar the door shut, right?
So it's pretty thick, huh?
It's just a normal one, like a wooden plank, right? So
But I just
Like a
wonder
floorboard.
if it could go underneath door frames, underneath like door frames.
yeah, it's pretty thin.
All right, yeah, I want to grab that and just carry it with me.
All right, sure. Yeah, it's a piece of wood. It was maybe a 3-foot wooden plank, Now it's 1.5 foot wooden plank since it's split in two, right? Do you want both pieces or do you want just one?
Take both.
Okay. So, yeah, to best describe it, it's a roughly a 1.5 or two 1.5 by maybe a 0.5 plank, right? So 1.5 by 0.5 feet wooden plank.
Nice.
All right. So you have two of those. Right, that's for your record. So as you pick up these things, Ramble, as he's picking up some wood, do you want to do anything, Ramble?
We're inside the stable, right? Or
Yeah, you're inside the stable.
I think there's a pitchfork around here. Can I look for like walk around the room and see if I could see anything of value?
Yeah, you want to
In
walk
case
around,
of
just
the
go
first-
north to south, or you're on the south side of the room, so you want to just go north and look east and west
Yeah,
and see if
more
there's
north
anything.
and south.
I mean, you're already in here looking around, and there's nothing valuable that you can see from the south. So if you want to go to the far end, the north side, you can
Yeah,
check
I'll
there.
go to the far end. I'll walk slow
Slow,
and
okay,
just walk carefully. Yeah.
and just look east and west or left and right as you walk through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how a person would look at how the horses are.
Yeah, so like if you imagine you're in a building, there's like stalls to the east and left or east and west of you, and you're walking, just through the building northward, looking, left and right into the stalls until you get to the far end. So yeah. Yep, you did that. It didn't take you long to get to the far end. It's a small building. So you walk over to the far end of the building in a short time, and you look down each stall, and each stall was covered in dust and webs and dry grass, right? So you saw nothing valuable in any of the stalls. Did you want to do anything physical to find out if there was, or did you want to study any of them thoroughly with your eyes, like stand there and just like look at every inch, every corner for 10 minutes? Adventurers can typically check a 10 by 10 area
Like, look at.
thoroughly for 10 minutes.
I'll just look.
Only visual inspection, no
Actually, I'll go
physical.
inside one of the stalls and see if I could physically find anything.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you can like kick around in the hay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
You want to do
perfect.
every stall or just a few?
But just a few.
Okay.
Just
Okay, so like maybe like two western stalls, one eastern stall randomly, or
just by random. Yeah.
okay. So just three stalls. You kick up the grass, see if there's anything under the grass here. In the meantime, we're gonna go over to LOTHIC and ARSS's turn. So LOTHIC and ARSS, it's your turn. You went further east into the ruined hamlet, and the next area of the hamlet is housing, right? So particularly the housing continues toward the south and north actually, but the first bit of housing you've got past the smithy and the guard shack is there's a tavern and an inn, right? So a tavern and inn. Do you want to check out these buildings? Like you can tell that one's a tavern based on the fact that it's just a sandstone building, but it's got like a wooden sign hanging over the door, right? It's dusty and old, but it looks like a bar of sorts, right? If you look through the windows, you can see like old dusty wooden tables, chairs everywhere. The other one that looks like an inn, you can see like into it like old bed frames, right? Wooden rotten bed frames through the windows, right? So one building looks like an inn, one building looks like a tavern. Further ahead, against the hillside, that starts the market. There's a marketplace up ahead. Do you want to check out the marketplace next, or do you want to check out one of these buildings to your north or south as you walk through? So yeah, you two are walking through the street, right? So north of you is like a tavern, south of you is the inn, and east of you up ahead is the marketplace. And the west of you, back where you came from, was the smithy, right? The smithy and the guard shack. And then the gate
Yeah,
to the west.
Is any of the doors locked?
No, it's all open. Like this place is old and abandoned, right? It's been looted already. It's like ransacked, like a empty apocalyptic, medieval hamlet, right? Medieval village. It's in ruins, right?
I mean, we're like really low on copper.
Yeah.
So I think we could skip the marketplace.
You want to check out
No,
the
this is like
marketplace?
a-
abandoned marketplace, so this
Oh,
probably
it's
like,
a
It's an abandoned
was an
one,
abandoned-
right? So like all you see that indicates that it was a marketplace is like you can see like stone, or you can see rotten wooden stalls, right? It's like old driftwood looking stalls covered in webs and dust and sand, right? And grass, right? You see like
yeah.
Yeah. that kind of stuff.
Let's head to the marketplace and just look for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you guys want to do that?
What about the mission?
What?
we'll be on the mission later.
we'll
as
be on the
the
mission,
moment
we're just
we can
exploring
leave
Come on,
them,
man.
so-
Because half of our party is just behind us.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just
Yeah, just to give you an idea of what sandstone ruins might look like, I sent some pictures. So just ruined
We
buildings,
begin
right?
with the story and we are already separated.
Yeah, it happens like that sometimes. Okay. But yeah, you're walking through, a sandstone settlement, right? Good desert, grassy, rocky, ruined settlement. All that's left are the sandstone foundations of various buildings, a bit of rotting wood here and there, right? Collapsed thatch roofs. It's been here for a long time, but not as long as it's been here for maybe a decade or two. Who knows, right? Just a ruined sandy village, right? All right, so we know that LOTHIC wants to check out the market. Now, from what you can tell from looking outwards, right? So east of you is the market, of course. But if you do want to begin the path up to the fort, you can see the path starts toward the south, because you can see behind the market or past the market, right, is the hillside, and there's a path that goes up the hillside, right? It's like a sheer cliff, but you can see a path. It goes down to the south and up to the north, right? So if you go to the southeast, you'll probably find the start of the path that goes up onto the hill in which the fort was built on, right? But you're on the way, kind of. You're going east toward the market now. I mean, ARSS, do you want to go straight southeast and start making your way toward the path, or do you want to stay with LOTHIC? He wants to check out the market. So it's an abandoned, ruined marketplace up ahead.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Check it
Yeah,
out.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you two make
I'm
your way
gonna check
to
it out.
the market then. All right, and then back to Diddy. You've been waiting out here. It's a calm, warm spring day, and nothing's happening. Do you want to keep waiting at the end of the bridge or something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep guards looking out to the distance. Make sure nothing comes.
Sure.
I mean, did he catch any?
He's not
Any
fishing.
fish? Any crabs?
He's keeping watch.
Yeah, I don't want to get surprised.
All right, now it's gonna be back to RAMBOL and ZRILL. So RAMBOL, you kicked up some of the grass. Didn't take you long, and under the grass you found little to nothing. Go ahead and roll 3d6 to see if you found anything at all that might be of interest to your character, right? So yeah, roll a 3d6. Any ones indicate possible.
655.
All right, nothing was found. Just under this the grass was dirt. All right, back to ZRILL. You were watching RAMBOL search around through the grass. I think you went back toward the entry to pick up the planks. After you picked up the planks, though, what did you want to do?
I guess I'll just wait for him until he's ready to go, and then we'll follow the other two.
Okay, so let's say he's ready to go now. He just finished kicking up the grass. So what do you guys want to do now?
I want to go east. I'll go meet up with the boys.
Okay, so yeah, you step out and go east through the ruined hamlet or ruined village.
Yeah.
Okay. And then ZRILL, or sorry, Ramble, do you want to just follow him out or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I'll follow him out.
He's going east. Is that fine?
Yep.
Alright, you follow ZRILL east through the streets of this ruined village. Back to back to LOTHIC and ARSS. You're in the marketplace now. There's not much here. You got rotten wooden stalls. You got broken pottery, broken crates, broken baskets. What do you want to do here? It looks there's nothing of value here. And no hostile.
I mean,
threats.
is there any hidden passage behind this wooden lakes?
You wanna the only wood is the stalls, the wooden stalls, right? So like market stalls, right?
Oh,
Past this marketplace is the sheer cliffside of the hill, right? So just a rocky hill to the east.
Okay.
Otherwise, from here, from the market, you can either continue south towards some housing or north towards some housing. So north and south is like houses, or yeah, it looks like houses, like people's homes, right?
I'll take a basket and fix it.
You could try fixing it.
It's a broken basket,
Yeah.
so you see, like,
It's like
I'm gonna try fixing it.
try fixing it. Okay, yeah, it's like
you
a
gotta fix.
you pick up a basket, it's like split into, like someone decided to like cut it in half, right? So you want to like pick it up and try to put it back together somehow. Like you want to like string it up. You gotta find some string first.
I mean, I can take some fabric. I mean, like strings from the other baskets and try to
Yeah, weave them
just
together.
try to fix it.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll definitely take some time, but it's possible. Yeah, so they're all dried old wooden, or not wooden, but normal baskets. I think best. Let me see what baskets are made out of real quick. So
That's hay, I think. Like
yeah, like
Yeah,
flax.
hey,
because
Alright, it says that middle basket material is made out of like willow rods or straw or twigs, right? So we'll say that these ones are made of mainly like straw, right? Like grass, because there's a lot of grass that grows out here. So it's all weaved together. So you have to do some weaving, right? You like put them together and you try to like take some strands and start to weave them together, right? So it'll take some time, right?
yep, I'll try that.
Yeah, so you want to weave the baskets together, like repair them. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, let me look up how long it takes to weave a basket together.
it take a while.
Could be really useful though.
Yeah.
Could be useful.
All right. It says minor repairs can take anywhere from an hour-ish. Larger structural repairs like reweaving a whole section of the base or wall can take a few hours, like 2 to 4 to 3 hours. So material preparations, you'll need materials soaked so they're like flexible. And then after you have the flexible material, you can start to tie them, weave them together, right? And then you'll need to dry it after that for a day so it holds its shape. But yeah, first step is to get the materials. So you grab you grab the most intact basket as possible, so you don't have to do as much work, right? So you grab one of the broken baskets. Then you pick up other baskets for raw material, which you have to prepare. To prepare it, you need to soak it, probably in some water, so it loosens up, so you can actually weave with it, right? And then from there you have to dry it. So first step, yeah, you grab the materials and you have to head to like a water body, right? So you want to head over to the river to soak up your basket materials.
Yeah, I'd go there.
Okay. All right. So ours, you see LOTHIC is picking up basket material and he's heading over to the river. You want to join him or do you want to do something else?
I mean, if the ZRILL and the Ramble, are coming to the markets, I'm gonna wait them.
Oh, you don't know that they're coming here, right? So you're in the market.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, your character doesn't see them.
You
or
don't
hear
know
them.
that information.
They might be coming.
mean,
right? Who knows?
I can see. Can I see them from how far they are coming?
From where you're at
Close?
currently, you don't see them. There are too many buildings in the way,
Oh,
right?
okay. I'm gonna go with LOTHIC.
Okay, you go with LOTHIC. He's going all the way back to the river, right? Westward. So
Maybe DD is gonna come back with us.
yep. So you guys head back west. The other group is heading east, but they're in the northern section of the village. So back to Diddy. Diddy, you're on the west side of the bridge still.
Gotta
You want to
finish.
keep waiting there or something else?
Is there anyone nearby?
Nope. No one's near yet. It's just you on the west side of the bridge. The party's been gone for about
well, I'm sprinting.
half an hour.
I'm sprinting across the bridge and I'm running up to the fort.
Okay. You can see the fort on the hill. So to get there, you'll have to get to the path that leads up onto the hill. So,
Yep, I'm running up there.
all right. Yeah, you're running across the bridge, entering the ruins of the surrounding village. All right, sounds good. We'll take our first break. We are 1.5 hours into our game, which is halftime. We only can play for a max of 3 hours per game typically. So yeah, thank you guys so much so far for staying as long as you have. Usually our new players drop off pretty quick. I know things are moving pretty slow here. There has been little to no progress or monsters or treasures to hunt. But slowly or surely, if we make the right advance, right, we might see more of it soon, right? Right now we're just kind of in the outside of the dungeon, right? We're not actually in a dungeon yet. So there might not be that much loot out here, naturally. If a place looks abandoned and ruined, it might not have anything, you know. But a dungeon, a place that's been, abandoned and not looted or sealed off, might have some loot, right? All right, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Take a break. So 5 minute break. Go ahead and stretch your legs, use the restroom, whatever, bathroom. Come back in 5.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what RAMBOL and ZRILL are doing, but yeah. Just go to the fort, we'll get the evidence and leave.
Yeah.
Well, like,
my
not
plan
really.
was my plan was like when we get to the fort, I was going to go climb above the building. Like someone boosts me up, I go on the roof to see and have a look out. On
I mean, I'm small. I can have a small body. I mean, I can
But
go
you need to take more commander people, right? You need to tell people what to do. Otherwise, like, these guys are new, they don't know what they're doing.
No. My main goal is, well, one, look for evidence. I could probably find something on the roof that's probably dealing with the main problem we have. And second, if I couldn't find anything, but I could see the opponents, I could tell how much there is.
Yeah, I mean, your main goal is to get evidence, so you should have just meant to fort.
We could have, but we.
By the way, Steven, you have been fishing. How can you catch some fish? How does it work in this game?
I wasn't fishing, right? I was standing guard just in case the undead came from across the bridge, right? So they come across from the bridge and we're cooked, right? They're behind us, there's nowhere to run. I thought you guys were gonna go straight to the fort, but as per usual, we just diddied out then, right? So just obviously you guys are new. I don't blame you guys, but it's mainly the veterans, to be honest. So
shut the fuck up. Man, it's just a game. Ekans was like, hey, do you want to go to this thing? It sounded like maybe he was hinting at it. And it wasn't like it was a waste of time. I got those thin pieces of wood to disarm traps. I'm not sure if you remember those.
Yeah, I remember this.
It is a waste of time. Oh, come on. This is right.
Well, you don't know that, though, until you look.
It's better looking at something than nothing.
Yeah,
because our main mission is to look for.
I mean, it's
the problem.
You're just trying to. You're skipping game content too, and what if we run out of game content one day? You'll be like, shit, should have done all those other things.
I'm also
With the basket thing,
Basket thing, like,
Because-
that's stupid, right? Collecting wood, that's stupid. But think about it in the real world, right?
Back to the
I'm not sure you look
real
up something soon. It's just like, think of the real world, right? If you're out there and you've got a job, you can get paid money, right? You want to find things that are valuable, right? Or that's about it, right? You don't want to, like, what's a basket gonna do, right? It's a fucking basket. It's old. It's decrepit. You know, there's nothing of value there, right?
Crack
So-
easily.
I mean, what if I find like a big rune or something?
what?
A big
So it's
rune.
gonna fit in the basket. You think that?
Yeah.
No, don't fix the basket. Throw it away, right? It's part of trash.
It's too late.
Honestly, you probably should just throw the basket away.
Oh.
Or hear me out. You could cover it in clay later. I don't know, but it's kind of a waste of like space right now. You could pick it up on your way out. if
I was
you
about to
wanted
say. I was about to say the clay pots isn't so bad, but I'm thinking, oh wait, they're cracked open.
Well, you can repair clay pots with other pieces of clay. Like if you find like a broken clay cup, you can smash it into powder and add water to it to fix the clay pot.
Yeah, it is true, but we don't know what size these clays are, so technically they are useless.
You can use them for boiling water, and then not
Yeah.
have that chance of
Probably
poison
like a
fire.
big clay pot would work.
It does though.
No, it's useless, bro. Like, come on, like, just stop. Oh my god!
You can
Half
also
this shit
boil-
that we do every
You
game.
can boil
is
fish bones. You can boil fish bones in the clay pot and create glue. Add sap to it to make it even stronger.
actually-
Oh my god, that's a thing in this game.
Anything that you can
You have to
think of
try
is the
it.
thing. You just gotta have a high IQ, guys. Like, you know, anything you find can be useful.
Let's take a long time, man. Oh,
But besides the point.
I mean, you could always just do it after eating fish. You know, be like, oh yeah, we just had a campfire. Fuck it. This is our main. You know, I think we have kind of a main camp in Harza. Just by the way, but yeah, we just leave stuff there, do our projects there, and adventure elsewhere. But I was hoping to go south, honestly, because I heard there was a big war that happened. There's like a slave caravan coming from there. It sounds pretty hardcore down south.
you're gonna take us as a slave. You're gonna go to the work so be a slave. right? We still,
What-
still
I
at the
mean,
beginning,
what-
man.
wait, look, guys, someone has to sacrifice the party like Griffith. I think Steven said that yesterday. So I'm gonna sell you all into slavery. How about that? And then you can
Nah,
make new
I'm good.
characters, and I'll spread the wealth, and we can just keep doing this, just over and over, until we have infinite money.
But anyways,
I mean, I have an idea about slavery. I mean, I can pretend to be a slave. You can take me, and then escape, and then you can sell me to another
I
one.
don't think that will be possible.
Yeah,
Why?
they keep
Not
locking up,
because
like shackles and stuff. I assume
yeah,
they were in a
be-
metal crate. They were in a metal
Oh.
cage when they were being delivered here.
yeah. If you're
I mean,
in a
if they have-
metal crate, we have to break you out, and we cannot risk some of our.
I
good
must
stuff.
have these strings. I have.
You cannot bend the bar open. That's not how it works.
I mean, I can roll a dice.
It's
Yeah, I
true, you
think-
can roll dice. Yeah, you could try to like talk to your slavers to let you out. I don't know.
Convince him, yeah.
Good.
Please, sir, I'm lonely. I have a wife.
It
She's
doesn't really
sick.
work 99%.
It doesn't work like
It's
that. I mean,
like
if you're gonna
every-
buy slaves, you're not gonna care.
Yeah.
Shut up, Black. You darky.
But As for right now, we could keep exploring for like a bit, then head towards the camp.
I mean,
Head
for me,
toward-
I have a little time. I must leave the group. Maybe 1 hour.
oh, then we have to be quick then.
So we are still wandering around. Where we gonna go to the mission?
Soon, Jesus Christ.
Relax.
Hello.
Hi.
Um,
Alright, we'll be starting shortly. Is everyone back already?
Yeah.
Ekin, can my character head back to base camp?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you know the way back?
Yep, it's straight northwest. No, sorry, not northwest, southwest.
Okay, yeah. So you'll start traveling southwest.
Yeah. Well, let's do so.
Alright, all good. Yeah, you're heading back to base. Safe travels. It's like, yeah, so. Alright, well,
Peace.
yep, take care, brother. It's just the 4 of you then left. Your guard left his post directly. He joined you guys,
And ran away.
so we're gonna continue where we left off, which was we'll start with ZRILL and RAMBOL. You guys went further east, right? And this next area of the surrounding village, past the stable and the animal pen, right? Let's see. Past that, you've got some housing up ahead. Looks like. Yeah, just some village housing up ahead. Do you guys want to go building to building here, or do you want to go past? It's just a housing district toward the east.
Just want to go to the ruins now. I got the wood I wanted.
Okay,
I already
you
got what I need.
make your way up to the fort. It looks like the path starts to the south, so you want to make your way south to the village ruins. Up the path.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you're on your way over to the path. What about RAMBOL? What's your move?
I'll follow ZRILL
All right.
heading towards the ruins because we do have a mission to complete.
Sure. And LOTHIC and ARSS, you guys were headed west toward the river, so you walk through the.
I'd like to change my mind there.
Okay. You
that
want to do
doesn't
something
work.
else?
Yeah, I just want to throw the basket and just head straight to the fort.
Okay. You see the path toward the southeast. You want to just make your way up there?
Yep.
All right. Yep, the hill path. So, ARSS, you want to do the same as LOTHIC or something else?
Ours?
Noir, ARSS.
Horse.
No,
What?
What's your move?
you.
You're in the streets. You were about to go to the river with LOTHIC, but he's going to the path.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, he's changing his action. He's going up the path up to the fort now. You want to do that too?
I'm changing the path to the forts. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. So you two are a lot closer. You guys get to the path a lot sooner. LOTHIC and ARSS. But eventually, RAMBOL and ZRILL, you guys see them moving up the path, and you guys are able to catch up to them if you want. You can run after them, but they're just walking through, right, the village at first, and then up the path, and then you guys can see them moving up the path. You can catch up to them if you want, or you can keep your distance. What do you think, ZRILL and RAMBOL? Do you want to run up and catch up with them, or it'll make noise?
Yeah, I'll
but-
run up.
Okay. Yeah, you run after them. RAMBOL, you want to run after them too?
Yeah, I'll off. Yeah.
So your party's running after them. LOTHIC and ARSS, you were just walking through the ruins. You got up the path, started moving up the path, And on your way up the path, you start to hear some movement down in the village, and it's of course ZRILL and RAMBOL. They're running after you guys. They're trying to catch up because they were further away, right, from the path, the start of the path. They were further north, so they were running toward you guys, trying to catch up, make their way up the path. So you guys can, of course, slow down and wait for them to regroup. But yeah, your party goes up the path, and it's a calm walk up the path up to the fort. When you finish climbing the path all the way up to the top of the hill, you stand before the entrance of the fort, which is on the south side of the hill. And you're looking north into the fort now. The entry point is, of course, a gatehouse. The portcullis is raised. Yeah, your way up or way into it is clear. So you just kind of walk through the gatehouse's entry tunnel, and into the courtyard, the ward, right? Or the bailey, whatever you want to call it. So you're within the ruin now, if that's what you want, and you're within the walls of the Sandstone fortress. As you walk in, you see toward the west, there's a stable of some kind. You see the wooden stalls. You see to the north, there's like a barracks or guardhouse, right? And to the northwest, there's the keep, a stone tower, right? So you imagine you guys entered in from the southeast, right? You got the stables to your west. You got the guardhouse to the northeast, and to the northwest, you've got the keep, right? So the guardhouse is a longer building that continues toward your position, so toward the south, and then there's a courtyard between an open space, mainly between the stables and the tower, which is the keep, a towering building of sandstone. The top of the keep is collapsed, from what you can tell. It caved in on itself. So yeah, you're within the ward. What do you guys want to do first, now that you're here? There's no signs of any undead yet. No treasure, no monsters in sight. Just 3 different areas to explore if you want. You can also make your way up onto the walls of the fort too if you want.
Yeah, I like to make my way up to the fort. What the hell?
Alright.
Can someone help me out? Get on top of the walls to get on top of.
Sure, if I lift him up on my hands, do you think he'll be able to reach?
It's a
Oh,
20-foot. Are you
it's
talking
your
about the outer
back,
walls? The castle walls? It's 20 feet tall.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, man.
Yeah.
So you
That's
see, yeah, there's
I
a.
just took like
Oh, go ahead.
I just go to the courtyard.
Yep, the courtyard to the west. You're kind of in the entry yard, right? North of you is the entry into the guardhouse. Looks like from the guardhouse you'll be able to make your way up onto the battlements, right? The walls. There might be another way up there, but
Can I go?
yeah. You're going west
might.
into the courtyard. Sure.
Yeah, I'll go west. I'll go there.
All right. Between as LOTHIC goes into the courtyard to the west, or the inner ward, what does ZRILL want to do?
I'll follow him.
All right, and then RAMBOL.
I'll follow LOTHIC.
All right, and what does ARSS do?
I'll go with them.
All right, you're all in the courtyard, the inner ward. Between you now, north of you is the
Oh,
keep.
waiting for them.
You're
yeah.
waiting.
What?
What?
What? So
I mean, I got lost. Where am I? Where am I right now? I'm sorry for not
Courtyard.
paying attention.
You said you're following us. We're now in the courtyard.
okay, so you
In the
slow down.
forest.
No, we're in the
The
courtyard.
fort, I mean.
Yeah, fort.
It's
We're in
like-
the fort.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm sorry for my English. I'm not very good in English. What do you mean courtyard?
A courtyard, like
Like an
a
open area.
an open, yeah, like a
A
yard.
big area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yard.
You're in the
courtyard,
open
okay.
space
Oh,
of
I
the
didn't know.
castle.
Okay, alright.
Right, you're like
Hmm.
outside still, within the outer walls, but you're in the yard of the castle, basically. Yeah, you know, like the front
Mhm,
lawn.
So I'm still outside the castle?
No, you're inside the walls now. You're not inside the keep yet.
Inside the walls.
You're within the outer walls, like the battlements, right? You've gone through the gatehouse. You're in the ward. You're in the entry area. And
Who's
most of your
with me
crew
right
is
now?
going northwest.
Everyone.
What?
Us, all of us, we're together.
Ah, we're together. All right. So I don't know what I don't know what to do. What do you think I must to do?
Just go with us, bro.
It's just
All
follow
right.
us.
All right. We'll go with you.
All right, you're all in the courtyard. You're in the inner ward. So west of you is the wall, north of you is the keep, east of you is the guardhouse, south of you is the stable. Southeast of you is the way out. You came from the southeast, so now you're between the keep and the stable, basically, right? And there's a stair that leads up into the entrance of the keep, if that's what you want to do. So if you want to lead up, there's a stair between or along the eastern side of the keep that goes north up into the entry house, which is looks like a murder house that you would have to go through to get into the keep.
Guys, let's go through there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All right, up the
I'm going over
steps.
there.
Yep.
All right, yeah.
Good go.
Your party climbs up the steps, and you get to the top, and of course, there's the murder house first, right? Arrow slits in the top, murder holes within the building on the ceiling, right? The room up ahead, you know, past the door here. The door is wide open. It's empty. It's just like a 10-foot by 10-foot room up ahead that leads west into the actual keep, right? The actual tower. So, the house.
Let's go through it to the back of the tower.
All right, drill leads the way in.
Alright.
It's really dark up ahead, so you guys want to get your weapons and torches ready first before you go in, or just walk
Yeah,
in.
I'll light my torch. Who wants to hold it?
I'm gonna hold this.
Alright. I pass him my torch and lighter for him.
Okay, Ars, you have a torch in
Honestly,
one
I
of your
think it's
hands.
better if I hold it.
Lothic should take it. Oh yeah, Lothic doesn't have a weapon, so it might be best for him, right, to have it. He has a sack and a
I'll
rock.
give. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a spear. I forgot.
Alright,
give me
so-
a
Wolf of Spirit, holy shit.
Yeah, Ars, you can use your spear in two hands. It deals more damage in two hands. If you take a torch, you have to one-hand
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
Lothic, you can
Alright.
drop your rock, or you can put the rock in the sack and then pick up the torch.
I'll just put the rock in the sack.
Okay, and you have the torch now. Drill, what do you want to equip? Your club or your shovel or something else? On your way
I
in.
want to two-hand my club.
Oh yeah, where are you gonna put the planks? Or did you stuff that in your sack?
He's been holding it
Oh.
this whole time.
Yeah, I guess I've been holding. I guess I'll one-hand the planks and I'll one-hand the club.
Okay, so are you
I don't
leaving your
think they'll
sack
fit the
behind then?
sack, will they?
They're 1
no.
feet by 1.5 or 0.5 by 1.5, so they're a little long. Like they'll be sticking out of your sack, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, can I hold them in one hand or do I have to hold them in both?
You can hold them in one hand. You just can't use either properly in one hand, but you can hold on to them both in one arm, basically. If you want, you can just use one arm to carry all of your supplies, like your sack and your planks, in the same arm. Like, you know.
Well, I want to tie my sack to my belt. If I can do that. Or not my belt, my rope.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't have a lot of gear, but bear in mind there's a ration in there, and that's it. So you can tie it up onto your rope, and it'll just kind of be dangling from it, right? Bouncing against your leg as you walk.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. Yep. The main issue with that is not much. It just makes noise, and it might get in the way. That's about it. All right. Let's see. Besides that, you're going in with a club in one hand and all your gear in the other hand. What about Ramble?
Wait,
You
is
lit?
my shovel on my rope too?
Yeah, it's hanging from your rope.
Okay. So I do. So this stuff. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. Well, Ramble.
I only have here.
Okay, so spear and sack. Or do you want to
Yeah.
leave your sack behind?
I'll keep my sack.
Okay.
I don't have anything in my sack. So
You have a
I'll keep it.
tinderbox in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll
If you want to two-hand your
leave-
spear, you
I'll
can
leave
pass
it.
it off to someone to carry, right? Someone that's already carrying gear. Like you could give it to Lothic. He's already carrying a sack with a rock in it in the same hand. You can carry 2 sacks, your sack and his sack in the same hand, right? Because there's like nothing in it. It's like carrying 2 grocery bags with like 1 item in it each, right? So
Sure.
if you want,
I'll
you
take
can
it.
carry it. That way you can two-hand your spear.
Yeah, I'll give Lothic my bag.
All right, and that's up to Lothic if he wants to hold it for you.
What?
And I'll hold it.
Okay, Lothic, you've got 2 sacks, 1 with a rock in it, 1 with a tinder box. Right. Well, looks like you guys are ready to go in. Who wants to lead the way, I
Yeah.
guess? Who's first to go inside?
With the torch, the
I
one
can
with
go
the torch.
first. Well, the guy with the torch should be behind me because he does. He has. Well, I guess he has a spear. Wait, no.
The torch
No,
guy
he
just
has
has
a
a
bag.
sacks
He has-
and a torch.
I'm just carrying
Right.
stuff.
I mean, the torch
Uh,
in front of me, and I have a spear so I can attack from behind if there's anything.
Okay.
I
then.
can
And
see
then I
the
guess-
light.
Should I be in back then, or like the third person? With
Uh,
my club?
we still need view from the front, so
That's
you
what I
have
was
to keep-
thinking.
I mean, you could walk beside me.
It's kind of cramped though, so he has to be. He's permanently have to be behind you.
Can we do 2 by 2?
There's no 2x2 hallway.
So
Well,
the
there
entry is a
but-
3-foot wide doorway, but then once you get inside, it's a 10 by 10 room. So you can do 2 by 2
Okay.
once you get inside. So first entry point, though, only one person can fit through the doorway at a time, naturally.
Yeah. So I'll go first. Oh, actually, I guess the torch guy can go first. Then I'll go in after him.
Okay.
Yep, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Lothic's in first. He shines the torch inside, revealing the 10 by 10 chamber. It's got murder holes in the ceiling, and the only way forward is west. The entry chamber continues west into the keep, or into the tower, right? Which is the keep, a tower-like building, a very tall sandstone tower, right? Which is called the keep. So you're going into the keep, and toward the west, it's got like kind of this archway, and past the archway is a 10-foot wide north to south and 20 feet long east to west chamber. You're coming in from the east, of course, right? So if you guys are mapping, right, imagine you're in this 10 by 10 area here, right? If you want me to draw the map out for you, I can. It's just your crew will move slower, and there's going to be a lot more encounter rolls, right? So do you guys want to map yourself, or should I map for you guys?
Well, I don't want a map. I'll just like
No.
remember where we're going. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm not gonna draw a map for you. So I'm just gonna describe what you're seeing and give you a basic idea of what's going on. So, you're in a 10-foot by 10-foot chamber, the murder house, right? Past it, past a 5-foot archway, you've got a 10-foot wide north to south chamber and a 20 feet long east to west chamber. At the far end, 10 feet away, right, the western half of this chamber, there's a spiral stair 5 feet wide going up and down, right? So this 10 by 10 area over here is a stairwell, right? South of you, directly along the south wall, so past, right, and as you enter, there's a wooden door to the south, which is currently open. It's slightly ajar, and beyond that opening, with your torchlight, you can see kind of into the room ahead. It seems like a room that's filled with a long wooden table and some wooden chairs, right? So that's to the south, right, past the only other door. So the only way forward now, visibly, you can see that there's a stairwell and there's a door to your south. Stairwell to the west, 10 feet away. Door to your south, about 5 feet away. How do you guys want to proceed?
We go through the door. We go through the
Check
door.
out the door first.
And then we go down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
All on board?
Let's go.
Okay. The whole team is going
Yeah.
toward the door. Speak if you want to do something different, but right now it looks like Lothic, you're leading the way to the door. Since Ars made the call from the back, he's like telling you to go to the door first, right? But you're point man, so you have first move. So Lothic, do you want to try the door or something else?
I was gonna say right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's already ajar, so you can see through it. You can open it easily. Behind you is
What the
Crack
fuck
the
was that?
What the fuck was that?
He opened the door with
Oh,
the
yeah.
crack.
yep, it
No.
creaks maybe. ZRILL, are you beside him or are you behind him? as we advance?
I guess I'll be behind him.
Behind him. Okay. And then Ars, are you beside him or behind him or in the back?
Beside them. Beside them.
Okay, so you're beside him. And then Ramble, you're behind, right? Your second rank.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, two of you make your way in toward the door. The first people to approach the door are Ars and Lothic. And if you want, Ars, you can prod the floor for traps. You can poke around for booby traps. If you want, you don't have to. If you do it, you will slow down, right? But if you don't, you'll speed up. So you get to the door. At default, you're not doing it. So right now you're just walking with your spear, right? All right.
All right.
Well, you're at the door now. Do you guys want to just open it or just look inside? Because right now you can see it looks like a room that's a long rectangular room so far, at least 10 feet wide north to south, and the width wise at least 10 feet wide to the west. You're not too far. You're not too sure how far to the east yet because the door is angled toward the southwest, so you can only see westward into the room, right? As you pry the door, peek into it, right? So you can see it continues at least 10 feet to the west. You're not sure how far it goes to the east yet unless you open the door all the way. So do you guys want to just go inside? Or you want to push the door open
Yeah,
first?
go through the door.
Go through? Okay. You want to just squeeze through the opening or do you want to open it wider?
Let's
Wider
just open
one.
it wider.
Okay. So
But I think that's the booby trap.
you think it's booby trapped?
Yeah.
So do you still want to open the door or?
Just open. It's done. Yeah.
Okay.
Just open.
All right. So who's gonna open it? You and Lothic? Are you guys opening it together?
I'll actually try. I'll actually try.
Okay. So Ramble is stepping forward. He wants to open the door. So as he does that, do you guys want to back off? Let him open it.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So
Okay.
Lothic and Ars step out of the way so Ramble can get up there and open the door. The door is pushed in. It's slightly ajar, right? So it's slightly opened. Do you want to just push it fully open or something else?
Yeah, I'll like use like the back of my spear, like fully like spin my spear just so the back is pointing at the door, and I just push the back of the spear on the door.
Okay.
To
So
see
use the
if it's like push open, yeah.
Yep, so you're pushing into the door with the blunt end of your spear. As you're doing that, what is Drill doing? Do you want to just wait beside the door or something else?
I'm gonna converse to the other party members. Are you guys? So wait, so we just went straight ahead, and then we went left into this door.
Yep, south.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that's south.
We're
left
just
is
talking
south.
about the opening the door.
Okay. Yep. No, all good.
All right. Yeah, and then as he's questioning you two, and as Ramble's trying to push the door open with the blunt end of his spear, Lothic, do you want to just watch him, or do you want to do something else? And we have
I'll
the
try to
western,
just get
we have the
close enough
stairs to the west, by the way.
Just to light it up.
Okay, closer and
Some
light it up for
Can
him.
can we get in?
Can you get in? Well, you could
Yeah,
squeeze
no,
through,
no,
but
no.
he's about to open the door, so you want to let him finish opening the door wider. The door's already open, but it's not fully opened, right? It's ajar, like it's slightly opened. So you
Ah,
could
it's a
squeeze it.
door,
Yeah, ajar. You know, like
Can I
what,
squeeze?
you want to squeeze instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, he's in the way right now. He's trying to open the door. Do you want to just budge through and squeeze in while he's doing that? Or do you want to wait?
Is he finished opening the door?
No.
If it's ajar, he must stop so we can
He didn't
enter
finish.
in.
Right now, I'm getting your actions because it all happens at the same time. It doesn't happen turn by turn, right? Like, you all take turns telling me what you do, but it happens at the same time. So while he's opening the door, Drill is talking to you guys, and while Drill is talking to you guys, Lothic is lighting the way. And so while that's happening, you can interrupt him and like get in his way and stop him from opening the door and just squeeze through if you want. Does that make sense?
Ah,
It's simultaneous,
okay,
but
I'm
we
gonna
only
wait
can.
him.
You want to
I'm gonna
wait?
him.
Okay. He didn't open the door yet because we have to get everyone's turn first, right? Once everyone chooses what they do, then
Yeah, yeah, alright,
we see what happens, right?
alright.
Okay,
I
so
understand this. I
okay.
understand.
Yep. So instead, you were thinking about budging through, but you refrain, right? And let's see if he actually gets the door open. So, Ramble, how much force do you want to put against the door with your spear? Normal, gentle, or lots?
Like, I'll like push it a little gently.
Gently. Okay. Soft tap. It is not open.
Okay, I guess I'll do it hard then.
Okay. Hard push.
Wait. Can I tell him to wait?
Yeah.
Or
So he's about
just
to. You
get
see him
to it?
tap it, then you see him getting ready to like bash it, right? And you want to intercept him.
Last time I kicked open a door here, there was like a poisonous pot behind it, and it gassed me out. So let's try to use these pieces of wood I brought with me. Slide
Oh,
one
you
under the
alright.
door.
wide open.
Yeah. Well, we'll slide it. So I'm gonna slide the
Who's
wood under the
who's
door.
good strength here? Who's
Alright.
good strength
Bear
here?
in mind the door is open. It's just ajar. So like if the door was closed, it'd look like this, right? Like let's say the door is closed, it look like this. Door's open, it'd be 90 degrees, right, or something like that, or wider, right? It's ajar. It's 45 degrees open. It's
Oh.
already open. He's pushing against it, but with a gentle push, it's not opening all the way. Which basically means that something's either holding the door shut, or I mean not. Something's behind the door, keeping it from fully opening, right? Does that make sense?
Wait, what floor is this?
So
Yeah. Let me slide.
Yeah.
Slide this wood under the door.
okay. So ZRILL wants to slide the wood under the door, right? As he does that, Ramble, do you want to just get out of his way or something else?
I'll move out the way because
Okay. All right, and then as he's working on the door and you're backing off, we are struggling against a wooden door. We spent like past 10 minutes trying to get this door fully opened. Back to LOTHIC. Do you want to
Oh
just
my
continue to
God.
provide torchlight for them? Like the door's already open, by the way. You guys could squeeze through if you wanted to, right? It's just it's not fully open. So I think the crew's trying to fully open the door. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So
Oh yeah. Wait.
No,
No. Just
I'll
go.
just
Yeah. No.
wait,
Wait. Go.
I'll just
Just
wait.
wait. I'm just gonna go
What?
inside then and move whatever's behind the door.
okay.
I
So
didn't realize I could squeeze through it. I would think of myself as a big boy.
yeah, the door is like
I mean,
45
you can
degrees
take-
open,
You
right?
can take my torch and
Alright.
just like check.
So LOTHIC, you
I'll
wanna
hold your spear.
go in first, LOTHIC? He was about to put something under the door, but realizes he can just walk through, right? So he doesn't put his planks under. He just kind of starts to walk through. Do you want to walk through before him, or do you want to wait for him to go through first, LOTHIC? Or do you want to do something else?
I'll just ask him if he wants the torch.
Okay, offer the torch. I mean, his hands are full, right?
I'll
Yeah,
trade
I'll
you
just
the.
take
I'll trade
whatever
you.
he has.
Yeah. Take my planks and I'll take the torch.
Okay, trade. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so you got his sacks and planks, or no, his sacks on his belt. You got his planks. In one hand, you gave him the torch, and he leads the way in with a club and a torch, and then you can follow. Or as that happened, back to ARSS. They were trading gear at the door, right? You saw Rambo back off. Did you want to just keep waiting for them to get that door open, or something else?
I just talked with Ramble about what's going on. We
Yeah,
take 10 minutes to open the door.
yeah. Rambo, do you want to respond?
I look at him, shrug. I just shrug.
All right. So it's been about 10 minutes down here, or 20 minutes down here in the dungeon. Let's check if anything's going on, right? If you guys hear anything. Okay. Let's check for surprise. A party is surprised. Let's check for if they're surprised. They're not. All right. So in the midst of all this conversation, unfortunately, something really bad happens. Right? So as the group is going through the door, right? As the group is going through the door, and you guys are conversing, right? Suddenly from behind ARSS, right? Something reaches out from him from the dark, right? Something with bony
Whoa.
hands grabs onto ARSS and drags him into the hallway or down toward the stairs, right? There's something behind ARSS. ARSS, you feel like a cold hand grabbing you from behind, right, and pulling you into the stairwell, right? Something behind you just grabbed you and ripped you into the stairwell, right? Something with long fingers. You can resist it though. So as soon as they grabbed you, do you want to like try to break free? Do you want to yell? What do you want to do? As soon as you felt long fingers wrap around your your shoulders and pull you down, what did you want to do? This is from the shadows, the darkness, right? Remember the stairwell? No one's watching the stairs. So something from the dark. As the torch goes into the room, it becomes dark in the hallway, right? And from the darkness, something, grabbed ARSS and pulled him down the stairs. ARSS, how do you want to react? Something grabs onto you and it's starting to pull you down the stairwell, right?
Struggle. Struggle.
Struggle us.
Is he AFK?
No,
Or-
Ours?
Arse, shake your arse.
Alright. Nar, are you there?
Dude,
It's
he's
your turn,
gone.
bro. If you don't react, then they're just gonna pull you down. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's
Alright.
dead.
Yeah, they
I
grabbed him.
already got him.
Okay.
Oh, is that maybe technical difficulties?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be. Yeah.
But he did say he has to go somewhere soon. But I don't know if he means right now.
Darn.
Oh,
So it's
that's
just the
awkward.
three
So
of
he,
us now?
Oh, he died. He's gone.
He did not resist, right?
Oh, fuck.
Whatever grabbed him pulled him into the shadows, and the other one with him was Ramble in the midst of the conversation, right? So Ramble, you see him get ripped away into the shadows, right? How do you want to react? Do you want to run or something else? You can't see much. It's really dark here. The light's going into the room.
I'll stand guard and inform the group
Okay.
that there's something with us.
All right. For the other party members, you walked into the room, right? And as soon as you walked in, of
Yeah.
course, you light the way. The one in the front is, I think, ZRILL. So you're first in. It's a dining room, right? You got this old rotten wooden table in here. It's a 10-foot by 20-foot room, by the way. So as you walked in, right, the east wall is not far from you. It goes west. It's, again, 10 feet north to south, 20 feet east to west. The door opens out to the east, but behind it, you can tell there's like stuff, like it's a chair behind the door, right? Which prevents the door from fully opening, right? So there's a chair behind the door, like a couple chairs actually, and you got this table in here. You got a hearth at the far end, like a fireplace. You light the room up. There's like nothing of value in here. Just a dusty, dirty old table, dusty old furniture like chairs, dusty old fireplace, broken pieces of pottery on the floor at your feet. That's it as you walk in. So as you walk in, right behind you was LOTHIC following you with sacks of gear and the wooden planks. He's like the tool guy right now, the supply guy. He follows you into the room, right? And as soon as you guys get in there, you hear like a sudden like shout from RAMBOL. He's like yelling like, "Hey, there's something here!" Right? Or something. Or RAMBOL, what did you shout to them from the hallway? As your buddy's being dragged off.
Hey, something's here. They just took one of our men.
Alright.
I say that as I slowly back up the stairs.
As you slowly back up, go toward the stairs to the west.
Up. I went up the stairs.
You can't see the stairs. It's really dark over there.
Oh.
I mean, you want to go to the stairs in darkness? The stairs are to the west.
Hello. I mean,
Can you hear me?
go back towards the door.
Oh, you want
Yeah,
to
we
go?
can hear
You want to
you
walk
now,
backwards toward the
Yeah.
daylight?
Yeah.
My internet is lost.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we enter the door yet?
Ars,
got-
unfortunately, something
you-
grabbed
you
you from the
got killed
shadows.
now.
So in the middle of your conversation, someone grabbed you with long fingers and pulled you into the stairwell. And in response, because you were not here at the time, unfortunately, you got dragged away. You can resist still. You can try to break free, but something from the darkness, it's completely dark in the hallway because your crew went into the room, right? So something in the dark
Oh my
pulled
God.
you away down the stairs, right? It's dragging you into the stairwell. And while that's going on, Ramble's
gonna
like
resist.
yelling for you.
Use my spear so I can approach him from far. If
Yeah.
it's tentacle.
You're being
You
dragged.
got token.
Yeah, someone grabbed you and is dragging you down the
so
stairwell.
stupid.
It grabbed you from your collar and ripped you to the floor, so you fell on the ground, and it's dragging you down the stairwell, right? Something with super long fingers is dragging you down the stairwell.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so multiple things are grabbing you. They're like grabbing, pulling you down the stairs, right? Dragging you away as quickly as they can.
Rumble, do something,
And
Rumble.
yeah,
I can't
Ramble
do
Ramble's
anything.
running
You're
away.
just
He's
away.
backing off. He's leaving you. He's yelling for the crew. He's
You're just
backing away.
away.
You're getting
I
dragged
didn't
away,
do anything.
right? For the other crew members, you walked
God
in, you
damn.
hear them, and as you turn, or in response, as you hear them, the door behind you, it shuts on its own. right?
Oh my god.
So back to your turn. So Lothik, you're nearest the door. You walked in, you hear the noise outside, and the door behind you slams on its own, right? Boom, right? Like a ghost
Rumble,
closing.
run for me.
Right. The room
Go
is
grab you or something.
okay. So Lothik, what's your next? You want to open the door or something else?
It's locked.
I just converse with ZRILL
Yeah.
and ask him what the fuck we should do.
Okay.
Because
Oh yeah, let's.
I don't have anything.
I don't know. Whatever's blocking this door, let's move it out of the way, and then like you want to move it out of the way because you're not really a combat guy, and then I'll go and chase down whatever's attacking ARSS.
All right. As you
No,
guys are conversing, by the way, the torchlight is being held by ZRILL, right? And you're facing Lothik, who is facing
Oh,
you,
right.
right? Lothik, you see something
Oh,
crawling
that's
out of the
right.
chimney from behind, right? Something's crawling down the chimney and entering the room with you, right?
Oh no.
So something with long fingers is crawling down the chimney and entering the room from behind ZRILL, who's talking to you, right? As the door's shut. Okay, so back to
Oh, the
RAMBOL. Yeah, this place is haunted, right? So RAMBOL, your buddy got dragged off. The daylight's behind you. You want to just run out?
With the daylight's behind me.
Yeah, you can leave. You can exit the house. You're in the murder house right now. So there's a doorway behind you that leads outside down the stairs into the courtyard. You want to leave? Or do you want to go after your crew, or you want to wait here?
I'll run. I'll actually sprint out there.
All right, you turn tail, right? You run down the stairs, right? As you run down the stairs, you hear like the door slam shut. You hear your buddy getting dragged off, yelling after you, like he's yelling "RAMBOL!" right? As he gets dragged away. Back to ARSS. Something dragged you down the stairwell, right? Something with long arms. It's cold in touch, right? It's holding you down, dragging you down the stairs, right? And as it dragged you down, you're yelling for your friend. Do you want to like try to wriggle out? Do you want to try to rip its hands off of you? Do you want to try to stab it with your
Can I
spear?
use my spear so I can stick it between the
He's
wall or
behind
something?
you. You can't do anything.
You want to try to like use the spear to like lodge yourself in the stairwell? It's
Yeah.
pulling you down the stairs, right? So you want to
Yeah,
try. Okay. So you're gonna try to resist it. You're gonna try to keep it from pulling you deeper into the stairs. So use your spear, which is in your hands, and you try to like hit the walls, right? Try to like jab it into the walls so you can like stop it from ripping you down the stairs, right? Whatever it is. So in order to do that, you can't see right now. It's super dark, but you're gonna like get the spear stuck, right? So you don't get pulled deeper in this down the stairs, right? Because it's dragging you downstairs. And to lodge it, you got to be strong. Okay, so you're gonna force the spear into the wall. So roll a d6.
I have 8.
Yeah,
I have
but
8 strength.
okay, so you're physically weak, so you have a 1 in 6 chance to get the spear lodged, right? So you're trying to like lodge the spear into the wall so you can like grip, or you can like stop it
You
from
have to
pulling you
land
down.
You have to land a 1.
So yeah, roll a 6-sider. You gotta roll a 1d6 and the play post as it drags you down the stairwell, right? So this beast, this spirit, right, is dragging you down the stairs, right? It's pulling you down the stairs. It's like drooling over you, whatever it is, right? You can feel it like drool dripping on your face as it drags you downstairs, right? The drool feels it smells really bad, right? It stinks really bad, and it's really like cold,
He's gonna eat me. Oh my god. He's gonna eat me.
right?
Roll a dice.
Okay, roll a
A
6-sider.
1d6.
Where in the
In the roll chat. Play and post. Play by post. Play by post. I'll copy what I do. Do that.
Yeah.
roll a dice?
Yep, you're gonna do.
Yeah, roll
You
the
have to roll
dice.
the dice. So slash roll space 1d6. So there's a chance that you can
No.
there's a chance of risk or a chance of success and failure. So you can do 1d6. Okay. So type that
Alright,
out.
D6,
Slash
yeah.
roll space 1d6. No space bar.
1.
Yeah, 1d6. Only a space bar between the roll and the d6. So do slash roll space 1d6.
Remove the space bar from.
Pass. You passed. Yeah, you had a 1 in 6 chance and you
Oh,
passed.
shit.
So before it
I'm
could
dead.
drag you deeper, you got the spear lodged into the wall, and it stops it from dragging you
Bro.
deeper, right? So You lodge a spear in the wall. It's got its hands around your collar as it drags you down, right? You can see it. It's looking you can't see him, but you can feel him, right? And whatever it is, as soon as you lodge yourself, it wraps its mouth around yours, right? You can feel its teeth on your cheeks, and it doesn't bite. Instead, a very long tongue goes down your throat, and it starts to like yeah, a very long tongue goes down your throat, and you feel its claws dig into your body, right? And from there, you feel it like as its tongue goes down your throat, it opens up your airway a little bit, and it begins to vomit inside of you, right?
Oh my god!
Oh my
It's
god.
really
Oh
gross.
fuck.
It's vomiting down your throat, and it's digging its claws into your shoulder, keeping you stiff, right? But you feel that as its claws dig into you, you can feel like something injecting into your body, right?
I
Its
just
claws
felt a connection
dig in
for a
you,
second, and
and it-
someone's vomiting in my mouth. What
yeah,
the fuck?
a spirit, it put its mouth around yours and it stuck its really long tongue and opened up your throat with its tongue, right? And then it starts to vomit down your throat. It's really gross. It stinks really bad. It smells. It tastes like garbage, right? It tastes so bad. And its claws dig into you, and you
Is
feel.
it acid? Is it acid?
No.
It tastes like puke, right? It tastes like
Oh.
vomit, like rotten vomit.
Oh my
Right.
god!
So it's puking into you, and it's got its claws digging into you, and its claws begin to like inject a very weird feeling into your body, right? Like the claws, it feels like worms are going into you, right? Like little maggots are crawling into your skin, right? As it digs its
Oh my
claws in.
god!
You can feel like worms injecting into you like a parasite, right? Your body begins to shake and jerk, right? You feel like paralyzed. So you have like no chance here. So our poor ARSS might be killed in action because of the actions we took, leaving him in the dark by himself, right? Rambo, you ran downstairs, and you're outside, of course. It's normal out here. Nothing's happening outside, right? You escaped the ruins.
Fuck you, Rumble!
Do you want to just
Why you
return back to
got good
base,
and
Rambo?
shit?
Do you want to just run away and live to tell the tale?
Nah,
Or you
I'll
wanna
wait.
wait for
I'll
your
wait
crew?
for the others.
Okay. All right, so you're waiting for
Coward.
them. As you're waiting for them, back to LOTHIC and ZRILL's turn. Okay, so LOTHIC and ZRILL, it's your turn again. So you're in the room, and something's crawling into the room with you, right? So LOTHIC's the first one to see it. So LOTHIC, as soon as you see it in the middle of your conversation with ZRILL, right? What do you want to do? It's crawling in the room with you.
What does it look like?
It's
The
got
things that's
super long
crawling.
arms. It's pale in color. It's got super long black hair. Its face is like a super long face, like a horse's face, super long, like a deer, right? It's got super sharp teeth, and it's got long claws, right? And holes in its skin, and it crawls into the room with you. It's grotesque in shape and a very long body, right? Humanoid body, human shaped, but longer appendages, longer face, very long mouth, right? And it's like crawling in the room, you know, crawling up into the room, right, from the chimney.
I'm gonna scream out
Yeah.
for ZRILL.
Honestly, that's
Yep.
that's a reasonable ass reaction.
So you yell to
I'll
ZRILL.
just scream.
Okay, ZRILL, he's just screaming. Maybe he's pointing. You want to point to the monster, or
Yeah, I'll scream a point.
yeah,
Behind
ZRILL.
you.
He's yelling.
Ah.
You're trying to talk to him, right? He starts yelling instead of pointing to something behind you. You see something's in the room with you. It's on the table now, right? Crawl into the table. What do you want to do, ZRILL?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna hand him the torch and hold my club with two hands. The door behind is locked, or is like shut.
It's been
right?
shut. You don't know if it's locked or not.
Yeah, I'll tell him to try opening the door. I'll fight this thing.
Okay.
I guess
Yeah, you're already vomiting me. What's you gonna do, man?
So yeah,
like,
LOTHIC,
close
as
the
you go
mouth,
to the
run
door,
up and attack.
right? You hear something knocking on the door, like trying to get in, right? So
Oh,
someone's
shit.
knocking.
The whole table shook.
And as it knocks on the door, you know, ZRILL, the thing is walking toward you on the table, right? And it, you know, it like looks at you curiously. Let's see its reaction to you. You're holding your club. bravely against it. It's uncertain of you. It's crawling toward you. It has a goal, right? You have a goal. Your goal is survival in this case. Its goal is something else, right? And it you know, it doesn't really say anything. It just crawls up to you, and you see its like tongue start to like you see it like sticks its tongue at you, right? Opens its mouth, and like a long ass tongue drips down its throat, and like you can see like it's all black, right? And like its mouth is all black. So its like gums are black, its teeth are yellowish, right? And covered in black blood, right? Yeah, it's a pale in skin, but its blood and everything interior is black. Its eyes are deep black, right? Big old deep black eyes, right? So it
Hello, sexy, and I gnash
Yeah.
my teeth at it.
gnash your teeth
Try
at
to
it, and
intimidate it sexually.
Honestly,
yeah, it's just
Hmm.
crawling up to you right now, right? It's getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
You want to just get ready to swing your club at it?
Yeah, I want to like intimidate it by
Okay.
gnashing my teeth at it.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
So it's uncertain of you. It does something you don't like, right? So as you gnash your teeth at it, right? It basically begins to gnash its own teeth at you, right? Something you might not like. So it doesn't seem intimidated. It actually just like smiles at you, right? And says you
Oh,
know,
that's cute.
it gives a smile and says you know, don't be afraid, right?
Wow.
Do I get to have a conversation with this thing now?
Sure.
No.
Yeah. Someone's knocking on the door.
Yeah, yeah.
And it says let it in. Let us in, right? And the one behind the door is just knocking still. So Lothik, you want to open the door?
what no?
Okay. All right. ZRILL, yeah, this monster, it's, you know, standing on the table, it said, don't be afraid so far. And it then, kind of reaches at you, right? It says, come here, right? It like gets a finger and like, it's like telling you to get closer.
Yeah, okay. Like I'll keep my guard up, but I'm gonna like get closer to it and be like, all right, what you kind of I'm gonna say it's like you got a pretty smile, maybe I will come over there.
Yo.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right.
What, dude?
And it asks, it
Guys,
says to you,
you know I'm being vomited in. You know, guys,
Yeah.
someone is vomiting in me.
so Ars,
No.
you're back to your scene. Unfortunately, Ars, your character is basically lost, I think. You know, got vomited in, everything is pitch black, and whatever was on you after vomiting into you, your body shook crazily, and then like your mind went blank, right? You like just your soul disappeared, right? Like you went cold, right? So you're not dead exactly, but you're definitely infected with something, and
Take
you
care,
knocked out. So for the remainder of the expedition, sorry, but you're eliminated for now. So for the rest of the game, unfortunately, because we have a casualty, you're a casualty. You can spectate or you can take your leave, but you basically lost today. Unfortunately, your character went MIA, right? Captured by the enemy, possibly KIA, right? So
But my soul comes out from my body and guide them to this awful beast so they can avenge me. Or maybe not.
It's the same beast. All of them are the same thing. So
okay.
and they cannot be.
So yeah, Ars, you kind of lose control of your body, right? Like whatever infected you caused you to be paralyzed, basically, right? It brought you down into the dungeon, you or down the stairs. You held the spear hard in the stairwell. As that happened, as you stopped it from pulling you deeper, it took its time to dig its claws into you and bite down in your mouth and vomit into you some kind of poison.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
What with me? Yeah.
And it crawled over you and continued deeper into or closer to your crew, right? So for your turn, yeah, you're out of the adventure now. You're just frozen, paralyzed
That's my
person,
turn.
right? But you might get rescued, right? You might get rescued if your crew comes to rescue you because you're not dead yet. Actually, you're just paralyzed. Like you're still conscious. You're like sitting there in the darkness. You can't see anything, and all you can feel is cold
In pain,
stiffness.
yeah.
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 You just feel like worms crawling under your skin. You feel your body temperature super cold, right? You feel the blood you feel the cuts from the claws when it dug its nails into you, right? Its fingers went deep into your shoulders. But yeah, as you sit there, do you want to think about anything? You have any questions or concerns?
I'm gonna say my last prayer to my God. Goodbye, God.
You're praying, yeah. You're trying to move your mouth,
Yeah,
but you
praying.
can't speak, so you just kind of do a thoughtful prayer. You just
Inside
yeah.
my thoughts, yeah.
yeah.
Thinking.
You're just a young guy, Ars. Your character, he's a young man from the village, right? Who was sent to go investigate the evil at this place, right? He's you're an 8-year-old guy, right? You're a young, very young man, and you know, you don't really have much of a family anymore, right? Mom and dad, they're not really in the picture anymore. You got taken in by this group of other younger guys who were tasked to go out and investigate the evil happening out at the ruins. So, and they were promised money if they successfully investigated the supernatural evil, like the witchcraft happening there, right? So some demonic shit. And you thought you would be a brave hero and put an end to the evil that's hurting your people, right? Hurting the village, right? Causing children to go missing, causing people to turn different, right? Be different, behave weird, right? You try to put an end to this evil, but unfortunately you got consumed by it, right? You met the devil today, right? Or something out here. You know, took you into the dark and left you there with vomit in your throat, with worms in your skin. All right. So back to ZRILL,
Yeah.
right? So ZRILL and ARSS, or not ARSS, LOTHIC. So the monster lured you forward, and it says to you, you can be like us if you want. Do you want to? You will live forever.
That's a tempting offer, but I think it's more fun to live with the thrill of knowing you could die.
He laughs and says,
I'm like,
you can die multiple times if you're like us.
Exactly. There's no honor in that. Killing you would honestly be a shame. But, if you don't want to be my friend, then have at thee. You got it.
And you're saying all these things to it. Let's see how he reacts to that. He reacts
Positive.
negative, so something you don't want to hear. He says, you're very brave, but that won't save you.
Thanks.
If you kill your friend, I'll let you go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And LOTHIC, you don't hear that. They're whispering to each other, right? So he's filling ZRILL's mind with evil thoughts, possibly, right? Because the job of the devil is to get people to do evil things to each other, right? Not to do evil to them, right? They can do evil things to you, but the main thing they want is to spread evil, right? To cause hate, lies, betrayal, hurtful things, right? They want to cause people harm, make people hurt each other. So he's telling you, if you kill your friend, you can leave. And you see LOTHIC's at the door,
How about
shaking in fear. LOTHIC, someone's at the door knocking. And LOTHIC, you hear the voice behind the door, and it sounds like a beautiful girl. She says, behind the door says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm alone.
That's a succubus.
Right.
Open
I'm
the
not
door.
gonna
Open
bring
the
that
door.
up.
Open
No,
the door.
don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
LOTHIC, you hear a pretty voice behind the door. It sounds like the prettiest voice, right? She says, look, I'm lonely here. Maybe we can do something together, right?
No. No.
That's the first
Put them
time
in
we've come across demons, actually. I just realized that.
Right. So someone's
That's a
talking
demon.
to you.
Honest, I'm just gonna take my torch.
I'm not wearing
Run
anything.
at the creature
Right.
that's yeah.
Okay, you wanna turn around and see the monster behind you?
The monster that
That's
Zeryl's
in the room.
conversing
Yeah, he's
with.
talking to one. It's on the table and it's it's sitting on the
Wait,
table.
how many
with him.
monsters?
There's one out in the room. There's one outside, right? So there's one talking
Oh.
with Zrill right now. Zrill's talking to one. He's sitting with him, right? So Zrill's
I'll
just
choose
standing.
to attack with the.
You want
with
to
the
stab at
torch.
it?
Try to burn its hair.
Okay. So, yeah, you go toward it with the torch and you try to attack it, right? Zrill, you hear Lothic coming toward you from behind, running at the monster with his torch. Do you want to stop him? Or not? Or he's gonna attack it. Do you want to attack too?
No, I'm not gonna stop him. That'll give it a chance to attack us.
Okay. So you're not gonna fight?
So yeah. I guess I guess I'll bash its head. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I thought I had the torch actually.
Oh no, yeah,
No,
that's
no,
right.
You gave the torch. You
He
gave
has,
the torch.
yeah, you have the torch and the club. So sorry, Lothic, you only have the planks and the sack. That's right. So you want to charge it with the wooden plank?
No, wait.
No.
Wait.
No.
I think I remember ZRILL giving the torch to Lothic. and
Oh yeah. On the
like
way
that.
in, he passed the torch back.
Yeah, he gave it back.
Okay, so you set
Yeah,
the
hold on.
Oh,
you dropped the planks
you
down.
do
The
have the
planks
torch,
are on the ground, right? He dropped the planks. So you got the torch. You charged it with the
Wait.
torch. You swing at it with the torch. Well, on your way over, I think Zrill, you heard him coming. Did you want to just attack before him, or do you want to let him attack first and then attack after?
I'm gonna get out of the way. So yeah, I'll attack after.
Okay, so you kind of flank,
That's
right? You
fine.
step away,
So,
and
guys,
he
guys,
runs
can
toward it.
I-
Oh, what's up?
Can I be dead for the rest of the journey because I have to?
Oh
go.
yeah. Thank you
It's
for
been a
playing, Art.
very
Yeah,
lovely time.
yeah. I hope to see you at the next one.
I love this game, but I never tried.
Yeah.
So I finally get to chance to know some of its gimmicks.
I'm sorry you had
Very
to
fun
die.
time.
Yeah,
A little bit boring, but I love it. I like
yeah.
it.
Next time, hopefully you won't
Thank
die.
you, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for playing, bro. Okay, you'll get to
Goodbye,
play
guys.
again. Yeah. Take care, brother. All right. So hopefully he comes back. I'm sorry he had to die. It's just he was put in the worst
he'll
condition
come back.
or worst situation, and his partner left him. Ramble, you're outside. By the way, let's go back to your turn for a bit. So you're outside by yourself. You hear things happening in the keep, right? You're out here, and you're starting to see things. You think, right? Like you were standing,
Oh,
and then you saw some. You're watching the keep. But then as you're watching it, you thought you saw something like in the window, one of the windows, like you saw a shadow moving inside the keep. And then you hear a noise behind you, and you look there, and there's nothing there, right? So you're in the ward, and things are starting to make some noises, right?
Oh boy, this place is truly haunted. It's not just the house; it's everything around me. Well, this whole place is haunted except for the town. Weirdly.
All right. So something's out there, right? You heard some noises to the south of you. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you want to just wait there still by yourself?
I'll just actually I'm pretty sure I could do something just to help out the group for like a bit. I'm pretty I'll just yell to say guys, where are you?
Okay. So you're yelling to your crew from outside, and I don't know if they'll be able to hear you within the stone walls. But back to ZRILL and Lothic. So ZRILL, you backed away. Lothic charged it with the torch. Lothic, is you charge it with the
Yeah.
torch. The monster, as you charged it, grabs at ZRILL, right? So ZRILL, you were trying to back away, but it grabbed at you. It grabbed at you and tried to pull you in the way of Lothic's attack, right? So it reached out
Oh
with his
my
long hands and tries to pull
Yeah,
ZRILL
it
toward you. So ZRILL, you can try to resist, right?
yeah, I can try.
First, you have to
Okay,
be
easy.
faster than it. So let's see if you're fast enough to dodge its grab, right? As it reaches out with his long hands, right? because it tries to put you in the way of the attack, right? To get LOTHIC to do something painful to you.
Imagine that one.
You have to be the
3.
3.
You have to get higher than a 3.
All right. Do you want to use the bot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do slash roll space 1d6
What?
when you're ready. So you gotta.
Yeah, come on.
Perfect. All right. So you
Yes!
dodged it. It
Yes!
reached for you, right? As fast as it could. But before it could grab you, you dodged it, right? You stepped away from it. And then, of course, LOTHIC got up there and swung his torch into it. LOTHIC, did you want to two-hand the torch? Like, drop your everything else and just two-hand? If you two-hand it, you do more damage.
Yeah, I'll two-hand it.
Okay, so
I'll just try to burn its hair because it's long.
all right, you go for the
No,
hair.
It's like Hulk
Okay.
torch at it.
Just hit it. Just hit it, bro.
Hit its face, but go for like the
Okay.
hair, right? As you smash it. So
Yeah.
go for the head. All right,
Right on the forehead.
you're gonna roll a d20 to see if you can strike its head, to see if you can land a hit. So roll a 20-sider. So 1d20 slash roll space 1d20.
Okay.
Let's see if you can get it.
11.
All right. So we'll check
Nothing.
your bonuses. So you want to roll high. That's like kind of middle ground. So you might miss. So your bonuses come from dexterity to hit. So you have a -1. So your hand-eye coordination is not that good. So you actually, unfortunately, you missed. So you swung at it with your torch, and it quickly backed away, right? And as it backed away, it lured you in. And as you swung your torch and missed, it reached right back out to grab you, right? And it grabbed onto you, and it tries to just drag you. Grabs onto your hair and arms, or reaches out to just grab anything, right, to pull you toward it, right? So it's gonna have to make contact. It's gonna land a hit. You can possibly dodge it. So it's gonna try to attack your unarmored armor class. It just kind of grabs onto you, and with its bonuses, it
It's a
hits.
9.
It's a 9, but it's got a really
Is that
high
6
skill.
or 9?
That's a 9. So yeah, the dot on the bottom. So yeah, it's a 9. That's a hit. So it made contact. So it does land its claws on you, and it moves extremely fast, like supernaturally quick, right? So this
A
this
double hit.
demon, right? It has multiple attacks per round, right? It moves super fast, so it quickly like grabs you, right? And then as it grabs you, it just sprints off into the chimney with you. So it grabs you, drags you across the table, and it's really strong. It's pretty strong, but you have a chance to resist it. So if you want, as it grabbed you, you can try to like grab on its hands or wriggle free. So to wriggle free out of its grip, you're gonna roll a 6-sider. So roll a 6-sider to resist it. So pull you forward as it drags you across the table. You can try to like wriggle free, right, or push it off, right?
Yeah, I'll struggle. I'll struggle.
Okay. And as you're struggling, ZRILL's getting in there to swing his spiked baseball bat, right, his club. So ZRILL, roll a d20 to hit it as it drags your buddy off into the chimney.
Zero. Come on.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go.
10.
Oh fuck.
A 10? Okay.
I do
So
have a strength
that's a
modifier though.
your dexterity will affect your to hit. The strength will affect the damage. Dexterity is 8.
Oh.
Yeah, that's our house rules for strength and dex. So yeah, that's a miss by a few points, unfortunately. So it's too quick. You swung, you hit and as you swung at it, it drags the guy in your way. So they're in a melee, like in a grapple. So if you swing at a grapple, you can hit if you miss your target, you can hit the other guy. So because they're so close together, you have to roll again to possibly hit LOTHIC instead, because it's dragging
So if
LOTHIC in
you
the way.
landed that to me, I'll lose my shit.
So roll a d20 and hope to roll low, right?
You roll my
Alright, so you hit LOTHIC instead, right? It dragged LOTHIC away. LOTHIC, roll a 6-sider to try to break free as it dragged you off.
It might hit the
Okay.
handle. It might hit
And
the
you want to
handle.
roll low here, LOTHIC. Okay, you couldn't break free.
Oh no.
So, yeah, it dragged you off at a normal rate. So it grabbed you. It's it's stronger than you overall. It's a supernatural beast. It's dragging you up into the chimney, right? So all it did was you swung at it. As you swung, it grabbed you by the scalp and like pulled you across the table. And it's like quickly running toward the chimney and pulling you up into the chimney with it, right? So just forcibly dragging you up into the chimney. As you get dragged across the table, you know, ZRILL swung his baseball bat at it, but ended up hitting you instead for 1d4 damage. So ZRILL roll 1d4 as you make contact
Get to
with
that low
LOTHIC.
It's
All right,
he killed him.
max damage.
He killed him. It's
All right.
call.
Unfortunately,
My kill.
when you swung, you actually killed LOTHIC instead, right? Before it could kill him. So, you know, dragged LOTHIC,
Sorry, man.
and you swung and you smashed the LOTHIC. You swung down and you cracked his, you know, it made contact with the back of his neck as he swung down, right? Because it dragged him just in time for you to swing into the back of his neck, and you snapped his neck. And at that point, the monster drops and says, you know, good boy, right? Because you did what it wanted you to do, right?
What?
And as
I can
as
stop
that
you
happened,
going
as
now.
you killed it, right? It nods approvingly in the corner, right? Your friend is dead between you and him, the monster, and the door finally opens to the south or the east of you, right? The other one walks in, right? So there's two of them in here with you, right? And yeah, so they enter the room with you. You're by yourself with it, right? The torch is on the floor. It's starting to dim out because it's on the ground. It's a lot dimmer. You want to pick up, or yeah, so you're up against the north wall. You got one to your southwest and one to your east, right? They've got you surrounded. There's two of them
Yeah, I'll
total.
pick up,
You want to attack it?
pick up the torch.
You want to pick up the torch? Okay. So as you reach for the torch, it reaches for you. Is that okay?
Wait, how fast does it reach for me?
Really fast.
It reached really fast. Like as soon as you step forward, it moved forward. So you want to back up quickly? Like imitated your movement.
I guess. Oh,
Okay.
weird. I don't know. I guess I'll try to dodge it. I'll just grab the torch anyway.
All right, you want to try to grab the torch before it can grab you?
Yeah.
Okay. And it doesn't actually reach for the torch, or you. It reaches for the torch, right? So once it wants a torch too. So you're gonna roll a 6-sider to outmaneuver it, right? You gotta beat a 4 to grab the torch before you can grab it. So it's sitting in the corner. You're standing up against the wall. Between you and it is the torch on the ground.
So 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6. You want to score high.
6. What?
All right.
I
And you
just
reach for the
grabbed
torch, and before you could, it swiped up the torch. It quickly picks up the torch, right? And you know, it has a torch in its hands, right? The other one walks in
And
and closes the door, right? And they tell you that your friend's outside. The one to the east says, "Hello, your friend is outside still. Should we go
yeah.
pay him a visit?"
Yeah. Can I have my torch back?
The one to the southwest of you has your torch, and it says, you know, let's see how it reacts to you. Actually, it reacts really negative, something you don't want it to do. It puts out the torch, right? So that beast to the south, it just kind of like swallows the torch, right? And snuffs it out.
Whoa.
So it becomes really dark now,
Hey. I was gonna eat that.
right? So yeah, you're in the room. You're in a dark room with these two things in here, and sudden movement. You feel it. You can't see it, but it quickly just pushes up against you. It pushes you into the wall, right? So the one that
Ooh,
was
hey
south of
there.
you,
Well,
it's got you pushed up
Whoa,
into
at
the
least
wall.
have you dinner first.
Yeah, you're telling it to do that thing for you, buy you dinner. Let's see its reaction to that. It reacts normally to you, right? Uncertain. Not good or bad. It just kind of does its thing. So it's got you pinned up against the wall, right? And you feel its claws digging into your body a little bit now. You want to resist it? It's got you pinned in the wall. The other one's coming over too. You can hear it, right?
I'm gonna resist. Be like, hey, we had a deal.
As you're speaking, suddenly a very strong and powerful tongue goes into your mouth, like forcibly, right?
Oh, and
Fuck.
Well, he did.
And it starts to vomit into your throat, right? Its teeth kind of
Oh,
sink
fuck,
down
oh,
in your
fuck, oh, fuck.
cheek, right? Holds you stiff.
I like kiss back at it.
You try to
Hold
kiss
it
back.
close, too.
You feel the vomit. It stinks really bad though. It smells like you're swallowing shit
Give a
and
little reach around.
vomit, and it smells like rotten flesh and shit combined with vomit. So it's like human, or it's like stomach acid and poop and like meat at the same time, like rotting. You can smell this. You can like
Yeah,
taste
really.
like raw flesh, right? So fleshy
Yeah,
taste.
Drill, you got two rifles.
So, it's puking down your throat. It's all warm, or not even warm. It's actually cold. It's all cold and like very cold actually, and stinky, and it just kind of slides down your throat forcibly. Some of it spills out of your mouth.
Oh god.
The other one, of course, comes over and begins to
Ooh,
it just kind of
freeze.
aids in the process, right? You can feel it come from underneath and inject it from your other hole, right? So you feel this poison going into your body,
Yo, I'm getting
and
spit roasted.
worms crawling under your skin, cold, necrosis, decay, fluid going entering your body from different ways, right? As quickly as it can spread.
Oh my god.
And they speed up the process, and therefore, yeah, unfortunately, Drill meets his end tonight. He feels his body shaking uncontrollably. Of course. He feels like his, arms kind of like twisting and turning. His fingers growing long, right? Your face begins to peel. You can feel itchy, like, and then there's like this weird pain in your face, and it starts to kind of like expand, like rip open, right? And you're becoming like them. You lose control. So what happens
whoa.
is they turn you into one of them, right? You will have resemblance to yourself, but you're no longer controllable by your player. You're an NPC now that has some resemblance to your old self, right? But you become a ghoul, right? Just like them. So, all right, and of course the other characters become ghouls too. Except the character that died will probably become a zombie or a skeleton because he died. It wasn't infected.
And
So,
zombie.
so you stopped LOTHIC from becoming a ghoul.
Fuck, that was brutal.
I mean, I'm
No.
just dead now.
All right.
At least you didn't get the process of getting grilled by two ways. Jesus fucking Christ, though.
You're just jealous you didn't have a 3
Uh,
sets of goals there.
Ramble outside, right? Outside. It's been pretty quiet. Every now and then you think you're starting to see things. But yeah, no one ever returns your call from the keep. No one ever came back outside. And some time passes. How long do you want to wait out there?
Probably like 10 minutes, then I'll just go back. I'll just go. Just get out of there because I don't lose my sanity even more.
Okay. So yeah, you waited for them for a bit longer. You said 10 minutes longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they never came back out. At that point, you start to take off, right? Now, as you take off, you're about to leave, and someone's at the doorway up on the stairs. It looks like it's one of your comrades. It's actually ARSS. He's back, right? He's at the doorway at the top of the stairs, right? He's standing up there by himself. And he says, where are you going, Ramble? Come back. We've been waiting for you.
I don't believe you're him. I don't know him.
Ramble, where are you going? Right? He's starting to crawl down the stairs on all fours, right? Ramble, where are you going? You wanna run? He's crawling down the stairs on all fours, like he's a possessed
Is
figure.
this my only exit?
He's no, he's at the stairs at the keep. You can still run away, right? So he's
Yeah, I
northwest
run.
of you.
I
The exit's
run.
to the southeast, right? So you're running
I
away.
run.
All right,
I just sprint.
Ramble. He's yelling at you. He's yelling after you. Don't leave us, Ramble. And you run away. Okay, so you got out of there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
He...
don't want to anymore.
Okay. You guys want to just head back to home and go to sleep?
Yes.
All right.
Really? You have to do
Yeah, so
that?
the thing is, the town has been noticing people are changing. People are becoming different. Remember? So they're having people go investigate. Like, people are becoming possessed. People are going missing, right? People are coming back to the village different. Like, they're changed, right? People are noticing, like, people are changing, right? Becoming different they're becoming different than their usual selves, right? And they're walking among us now. So they want you to go research what was going on out there. And the only proof you got back is you go back to Togen, is you can claim this wild story about your crew and what happened down there. You don't know exactly what happened, but you saw you saw your crew member was definitely changed. You claimed that LOTHIC, or not LOTHIC, what was it, ARSS, he left the keep, but he was strange. He started walking on all fours, and he told you to come back, right? And he stayed at the ruin, right? And you ran away. Who's gonna believe you? I don't know, right? But there's a huge investigation going on. Like, the entire village to the south has changed, right? You heard that they had to set the village aflame. They burned it down, right? All the people there have changed and became really weird. Togen's being affected a little bit. Like, they're not sure who to let into town anymore. When you get back to town, they like have to do a thorough investigation on you to make sure you're like normal, right? But there's like people walking among the village now that are different, right? And people are going missing, right? So there's been some weird things. So they need people to investigate, right? That's why you guys were sent out there to figure out what's going on. Maybe if you can put an end to it. All right. Well, hopefully next time we can figure it out. But we just lost one of our most experienced crew members today. ZRILL was one of our. Yeah, we back to back. We're losing like the best crew members in the team. So ZRILL had a long career for a while. Yeah, and then today he was turned into one of those things. So.
Okay, I thought those skeletons over there. Since when those ghouls, bro?
Well, there was something worse in there.
I have
It
a
was
question.
something way worse last time. What's up?
So ZRILL just turned into a ghoul, right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna like next time when we go like in the same
Yes, we'll
tower?
probably come to
Yeah, he'll be there too.
Oh,
Oh, so that's where all of his body went. I'm pretty sure the person that is ZRILL was talking to was Oliver. Most probably could be,
Could be, yeah.
but also the
So-
basement is most likely a good breeding grounds.
So when someone unleashed
each
the
game?
powerful undead in the fourth
Affects the
level of the
world?
tower, so once those guys can be unlocked, they can let loose other undead or create other undead and spread. When
Gee,
when
I
you
wonder who
unleash
did.
undead, they can spread
Gee.
evil, right? So the goal of the devil is to spread evil, right? To make people do evil things to each other, right? So to make people fall for like lust, for sin, right? To make people, you know, fall from the path of God and to do sinful things, right? And to indulge in sinful activities, such as, you know, murder, theft, lies, deceit, violating each other, right? Horrible, messed up things for pleasure and for like sin, right? Like for doing horrible, evil things, right? Evil, wicked, harmful activities, right? Such as today. They're not necessarily like maybe obviously good or bad, but you know, you can tell like in the end they don't have your right. They don't have, you know, your best interest in mind, right? So yeah, let's see. RAMBOL was the only one who got out of there, along with DIDDY, who left early. LOTHIC, ARSS, and ZRILL were left behind. LOTHIC at least was not turned into one. He was killed, so his corpse can be used in other ways, but he probably won't turn
my
into a
corpse
ghoul.
could be used in other ways.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Right, there's many things it can do with
Oh.
a corpse. So, all right.
Skin it, degut it, make it into a living corpse, make it into a human coat.
The worst, the main thing that the devil wants is to spread evil, right? And a good way that it does that is through deceit, right? So, using your character Lothic as an elf, he can make you do other things, right? Turn you against your friends, right? Turn you against your own kin, send you back to the elves, right? To do horrible things to other elves, right? So, yeah, I mean, we'll see.
But due to the broken neck, I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious that he's not good. Because his neck is going to be like flinging around and shit like that.
Possibly. The undead have strange things they can do, right? There's supernatural gifts granted by, evil spirits like the devil. So, all right. Well, we'll see. Thanks for playing, guys. Sorry for your losses. The only one who got out alive was RAMBOL today. He left his crew member behind as soon as something bad happened, right? And for that, he got no experience because he didn't technically kill or escape any monster that threatened him. He just ran away and got out, and his reward was he gets to live, right? But didn't really make any progress. No treasure gained, no monsters killed. All right, well, yeah. You guys have any questions or concerns? Otherwise, we'll end this session.
Can I make my new character now? Like, do I have to wait till
You have to wait till the next game, yes. By tradition, we always roll up before
Okay.
at the start of a game. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Good game.
Take care, brothers.
Good game.
Yeah.
Thanks.